Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
And here we are again, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Holy moly, did I have an awesome meeting with my mods. Man, I got some of the best mods. I am so lucky. As I knock stuff on the floor. I am so lucky to have some incredible people who said, Kismet, bro, I like what you do so much that I'm going to back you up. I'm not only going to back you up just by hanging out in the stream, but I'm going to back you up by being an amazing mod and help keep my community amazing here in the chat. Help out behind the scenes with a whole bunch of stuff that they do behind the scenes, as well as suggestions and ideas and so forth. Man, much love to the mods. Let's show them some love in the chat, everybody. Let's show mod love in the chat. I want to see the word mod, and I want to see some hearts in the chat. Let's do it. Let's do it right here at the top of the stream. So much love to my mods. We spent a little bit of time chatting about the stream today. Pretty great. Pretty great. I love to get feedback and ideas from great people. And I suggest that they go in and whisper me any ideas they have for the stream. I try to improve it every single time. Now, this particular stream is, what number is this one? I forget what number I'm on sometimes. This is number 144, the best stream ever. This is the best stream I've ever done, and I cannot wait to show you guys the amazing upgrades I did yesterday. Now, if you missed it, I did some amazing upgrades to our Killbox in 7 Days to Die. My favorite, I think, build of the Killbox so far. I can't wait to show you guys. Going to show you guys in just a minute. First thing we need to do, of course, say hello to all these awesome peeps in the chat. That's right, Casey here at the top of the stream, as well as A-Dog, my awesome supporter, Raz saying hello, hanging out as well. Thanks so much for that love, everybody. I get that off my chat. There we go. And Russian hanging out in here. Early squad. Thank you, Russian, for hanging out super early. Magic Wolf Lady saying, no problem, kids. If you're running behind, we'll stay out here. We'll chill out a little bit. Look at all that mod love going on in there. Awesome, awesome. I appreciate you guys waiting for me to get everything fired up. I was having a short meeting that went for a really long time. Man, see, whenever you're doing something or you're working with people or you're collaborating with people, I find those moments go by really, really fast. Like, literally, it was like 5 minutes after 9, and then I looked up, and it was 9:54. That's how fast it went by. Because, again, when you're working with great people, you're chatting, you're working together on kind of a common goal. That is a really cool thing. It makes us go by. Well, hopefully it went by fast for them. It went by fast for me. And all of a sudden I looked up and said, oh, my God, I got like a couple minutes to get ready for the stream. So, yeah, that was a bit of a quick getting ready for the stream there. So there we go. All the Kismet belongs to us. There we go. Thank you, Chewy. Thanks for that love, everybody. So, yes, if you want to help out the stream, here's what you do. First thing you do is you go over to twitter.com and you go ahead and show some love over there. Let me go ahead and switch over to my other overlay. Whoo! I'm down here. You go to twitter.com right here. Look, twitter.com, Kismet, B like Bravo, P like Papa. Go over there, retweet. That is a great way to help. Now, I'm doing a big, big partnership push. So be here in the stream as often as you can. Keep the stream up as often as you can. And also go up to Twitter, retweet, send it out there. That does help keep the stream going. Now, again, I'm going to go ahead and talk with my peeps real quick before I get in 7 Days to Die here on Discord and talk and see how our community server, which has just been jamming, by the way. I've been seeing tons of people in there all the time, having fun in the community, which is super cool. Super cool. So I'm going to jump in there real quick. I'm going to say hi, see what they're up to. Hey, everybody. This is Kismet.
Hey, hey.
How's the server looking? You guys okay for a server restart real quick? Everybody at a safe place?
Give us a second. We're being attacked by direwolves.
All right. You let me know when you're ready. I'm going to go ahead and restart the Teamwork server too, so I'll be back after your direwolf encounter. I'll be right back. Whoop. Hey, everybody on the Teamwork server. How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
Hey, boss, how are you?
Awesome. Going to do a restart of the server, if that's okay with you guys. Are you guys in a safe place?
Yes, sir.
Yep, we're all in base.
All right, awesome. Hunker down or log out. I'm going to go ahead and restart it now.
Okay.
Logged out.
Me too.
Bam. Bam. My
I'll
team
be right
is,
back. I'm gonna go get coffee.
my peeps
Good
are so
point. Well,
awesome.
right behind you.
Gotta make sure I'm pressing the right one. Don't want to restart the wrong one at the wrong time, right? Right? Okay, I'm starting that one up, and then we go ahead and go back to community one. So we have two servers. We have a community server, which is for you guys to come in. You don't have to do the teamwork stuff like we do on the teamwork server, though that it is super fun. Get in there and group up with people and make some new friends. But you can also just do your own thing. If you just want to go out in the middle of somewhere and build yourself a Taj Mahal, go for it. That's all brought to you by the people who hit that sub button up there. The people who hit that sub button up there are the reason why you guys have a community server. Now, the first thing I think of, see, I don't think of, hey, woo, I got money now, let me pay myself. No, first thing I think of is what would be awesome? What would the community really like? And that would be a community server. So I went, got you guys a community server, and you can thank the subs for that. You can thank the subs for that. Now, of course, that sub love money ain't going to be for like 60 days from now, but I just said, screw it. We'll get it. We'll get it eventually, and we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. So yeah, thanks for hanging out in the stream as well, everybody. Again, let me go back to my community peeps. Let's talk to them.
Yep, somewhere in the middle of a horde.
All right, how we looking, guys? Are we ready for a restart? You guys take care of those dyers?
Yeah, the tires are gone.
All right, hunker down, everybody. Here comes the restart. All right, there we go. It's going to take a couple minutes. And I'll be up with the teamwork tonight, and then, of course, be with you guys on Sunday. You guys have fun. I see a lot of people in here in the community server, which just makes me smile every time I look in Discord. I'm like, yeah, you can thank all the subs for that. For all the sub love, boom, is the reason why you guys have your own community server to have some fun.
All right, thanks, Kismet.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Feel free to say hi to the stream before I switch, too.
Hello, stream.
Hello.
So good. They're so good.
Hey, stream.
So good. All right, guys. See you later. Oh, they're so awesome. They're so awesome. I have an amazing community. The 7 Days to Die community is incredibly good. But mine, I'm especially partial to. I don't know. It's just me. I'm especially partial to how awesome they are. No trolls in there right now, anyway. No trolls in there. Haven't had an issue yet. Really nice people in there playing together, having fun together. And that's what I like to facilitate, is facilitate people having lots and lots of fun playing games. That's what we're all here for, right? That's why you watch Twitch. That's why you play games, is to have fun doing it, right? And if I can facilitate that for people, if I can make it so people are having lots of fun together, then I'm doing it right. I'm just saying. I'm doing it right. All right, let me go ahead and cover up my thing here just real quickly here so that you guys are not obviously looking at my private infos. Looking at my privates infos. Looking at my privates infos. Loves purple spam, says Jazz Sands. Gotta love that purple spam. Let's see who else. We got anybody else? Pink Ranger. Sorry we kept kids from you guys. Sorry, yeah. Again, that was pretty fun. I love talking with peeps. I love getting things organized. Stuff like that. Oh, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Ooh, coming in. Coming in, getting it going on. There you go, Pink Ranger. Oh, a lot of that stuff coming in. See, I can see mod chat right now. It's literally right here. The mod chat is really like, Kismet, here's the mod chat. Quit ignoring us. I can see you right now. Like, type something in mod chat. Watch how long it takes. I can see. It's right here. It's right in my face. My mod chat was over my other monitor, kind of way off to the side. Waves. Waving back to Chewy. There we go. See? Instant response. Well, 20-second response. I mean, it was instant because I saw it, but 20-second because of the stream. But bam, look at this base we got here. Look at this baby. This is some serious teamwork right here. And again, this is our teamwork server where we work together. And you can see that, man, we take it on a whole nother level. We take it a whole nother level. Look at our workbenches over here. We've got triple box sorting up here. This is like a cascading box that I had thought of. That kind of style. So you don't have boxes all over the place. They're all kind of very uniquely condensed down into one spot. You can get all what you need on one side. All your base elements over here, brass, lead, clay, wood, stone, which is what you're using in the forges all the time. All in one place. Beautiful. And then we cut this out. We used to have like our entry area used to be here. Makes me want to go through and upgrade all of that. Upgrade all of that. But you can see we've got a little bit of lounge in here that Alaska built. Down here we got a little Gwen's area, a little public bathhouse. You know, you need to rinse off. Got the men's. You got the. I got to go in the men's. Let's go check out the men's. Got some lockers in here. It's so great. So great. I think that was Alaska who did that. That's pretty awesome. He's got an obsession with bathrooms. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe because you never see any bathrooms like on Star Trek. Got to have it in my game. I don't know. I don't know. And Elastic's got himself a little bit of a house there, and he's got himself a little bit of a parking garage. I like that. I like that. Eventually, of course, we'll if we have enough time, if they don't come out with another patch, we will anytime soon. We will go ahead and expand that. Now, things I asked them to look for were engines and SMG parts. Let's see how we're looking on those. Hope I haven't muted. Oh, I got to unmute him here. All right, everybody, you can go ahead and get back in the server if you haven't already done so. All right. Oh, we got one engine. One engine will do her. Ice Hose coming in with a hose. Thank you so much for the hose. Appreciate it big time. Thanks for showing that love. Let's see. Rattleban says, Kismet, what's your community server called? I would love to play on it. Here's what you need to do, Rollbin, if you want to be part of the community server. First, you need to go into our Discord. You got to be active on Discord. If you want to be on our server, you need to be on Discord in the community channel. So if we restart the server or we do stuff like that, you will know. So here's how you do it. My mods are going to go ahead and throw Discord in there. Big thumbs up to Pink Ranger as well, who put it in the mod chat. Basically, you can go in there and my mods will put the Discord link in there. You can also find all those links down below the stream. Or you can go ! Discord. If I'm offline and you want to know some of my info, very easy. Just ! Whatever it is. Twitter, ! YouTube, whatever you want to know of my social media and other links like that. Simply put ! And whatever it is, right? What you're looking for. In the case of Discord, ! Discord, you click on Discord, you go over there, you join our Discord. You go into the Lurker channel. Say, hey, Kismet, I'd like to be part of the community server. Now, at the top up there, there's going to be a little pin, right? Looks like a little pin, a little kind of sketched pin with a little red circle usually around it. And you click on that. In there, it's going to show you the teamwork rules. Basically, some of the stuff, if you want to eventually be on the teamwork server, it's going to show you a bit of that. If you agree to those rules, if you're okay with those type of rules, then we're good, right? Then you say, I agree to the rules, and then we'll let you on the community server. This way, it kind of, you know, it kind of filters out some of those people who just want to get on there and just be complete trolls. Now, will some trolls get on there? Maybe. Will your stuff get lost? Maybe. Will stuff get completely wiped at some point? Maybe. All that stuff could happen. Don't become too attached to your stuff. Because at any point, if there's an update, we're going to wipe the entire server. We have to start again. So be aware of that. Be aware of that. But I am letting people on the community server be awesome, be respectful of other peeps as well. All right? Be super respectful. So let's go ahead and keep on going here in the thing. So that's how you get onto our community server. Now, right now, Daniel and Dothraki are my admins for the community server, and Gwen and Eternal are my admins for the teamwork server. All right? Now, if you eventually do want to be on the teamwork server, be awesome on the community server. I will hear it through the grapevine, and then maybe we'll let you on the teamwork server. You'll be on the live stream server here. So let's go ahead and see. Oh, I just can't wait to show you. I can't wait to show you. Come on, let's go see. Let's go see the upgrades on the thing. By the way, how'd you guys like my upgrades on the Killbox? Isn't that amazing? Apparently not. Apparently it wasn't amazing. Apparently it sucked big time.
No, I just focused and I haven't seen it yet.
Did anybody do Horde Night? Well, somebody had to do Horde Night. It's day 136. Anybody who's on did Horde Night on day 125 or whatever day it was? Let's take a look. Let's take a look, everybody. Is everything still here? Yeah, still here. Blade traps are still down there. So what we did is we spent yesterday. Now, this is called the Kismet Killbox here. Reminds me of the Parthenon. If you guys aren't familiar with architecture, I studied a lot of architecture as a young adult. Basically, what it is basically a whole bunch of columns.
Sorry, wasn't here.
Those columns are set up in such a way that prevent the mobs from getting to you, right? So even if they somehow manage to get to the thing, right, over the spikes, which is what we used to have here, they will then bump into those bars. They cannot get between the bars. Though sometimes they do glitch through, so watch out. But they will try to get through, and they will try to destroy your base. Of course, you're standing on the other side, shooting them in the head, trying to kill them before they break in, right? You can also repair it while you're in the middle of the battle. Don't forget that. You know, go pick up some cement. It doesn't have to be me. It doesn't have to be the builder. Anybody can pick up a hammer and some cement or cobblestone or whatever it is that you need to use to repair. And you can repair while they're attacking. Even if it's going down like this, you can repair until you run out of materials. You can keep it going while somebody else is shooting. That's why it's usually good to have at least two people. One person trying to kill the mobs, one person repairing the mobs. All right, Chewy, sounds good. Oh, banana split. I want a banana split. I hope Chewy's going to share with the rest of everybody. See how good I can see the mod chat now? Yeah, see? See how it is? Okay. So what I did yesterday is I gave it a massive upgrade. Now, Ro and I went and dug this all out. Did an amazing job. Oh, there's a chicken in there. Let's cut up that chicken. Anybody want chicken dinner? Time for some chicken, everybody. Bye-bye, Mr. Chicken. So, bam. As you can see, we got some switches. Now, one of my favorite things is the fact that I colored it green. It makes it so obvious as to... Whoa, look at those trees. Holy mackerel, those are some really tall trees. Look at the size of them trees. We're going to look at that in just a second. But what I did is I added a whole bunch of power, and this literally took me hours and hours and hours to make all of this stuff and to build it. And a lot of you were watching it last night, and to build the turrets and put the ammo in the turrets and to run all the power lines. And we cut all this out, and zombies kept jumping down on us, and we cut it out, and we figured out the sizing, and we put down all the cement, and then we put down all the blade traps, and we had to balance all of the power lines, but then we didn't have enough power to do it. We didn't have enough engines. So Ro went offline. I said, you know what? I'm just going to go get those engines. So I went and wrenched a whole bunch of cars, brought back some engines, was able to balance the power so that all the turrets and all the blade traps and everything could run simultaneously at the same time. Though I need some more power for our other side over there, which I'm going to build a blade trap around that entire thing over there as well. So anytime they're trying to come up and break our base, which I can see there's a hole in our base, right there, right there. So we can just flip it on and it will just destroy them. We don't care if we lose the loot. At this point, I don't care if I lose the loot because it's just getting so ramped up to such a point that I basically want them to come in and then I want them to get killed, right? Just annihilate them. Lord Popo, thank you so much for that love. Now, if you are in the channel, say hello in the channel and I'll give you a proper welcome. Otherwise, thanks for following my channel. Thank you so much. So, bam, as you can see here, I've also painted this in. I created a little paint road and tried to make it super obvious where the switches were. So, basically, when I logged off and day 125 or day 126 came along, someone could go, oh, Kismet ran the power, bam, and they could just flip the power on and good to go. Now, the generators you can let run all the time. It doesn't actually use power unless you kind of flip your switch there. So, you can just leave it running simultaneously all the time. So, all the people have to do is just flip the switch there. And speaking of that, let me refill it anyway since I happen to have some on me. Now, one of the things I've been working on is having a trigger. So you can put it up there when it sees anything that's coming that way. It might be going by the kill box or coming in within that direction. It will then trigger it to turn the traps on automatically. So you can turn them on manually or you can turn them on automatically just basically by running a wire in different ways, right? And if you notice, I've got this power supply over here and I have it up really high. If for whatever reason, somebody leaves the drawbridge down or they get up here, they might destroy these boxes too. But at least they won't destroy the generators. So then we could turn the generators on. We had a whole bunch of people running around here. We could go ahead and flip this on like so. Then we could go up to the turret. And you can actually take the turret and you could turn it backwards and kill anything that was up here on the top. So really this turret, I can turn it in any direction, even way over there. You could turn it in any direction here. It gives a nice, pretty much a 360-degree view, but really more of a 180, right? More of a 180 here where I can turn this way or that way based on what side they're attacking from. Now, in Horde Night, this is going to be epic. This is going to be epic. But I like to keep it kind of aimed in the back here like so. So that I can kind of defend it. Now, if we want to see which direction all the turrets are, that yellow glow that you see there, or that kind of cone, is basically in which direction is being covered by the turrets. As you can see, nothing is covering this kind of side over here. It looked like somebody had turned it this way during Horde Night, or it automatically turns that way when you have the power off. Watch when I turn the power on. Now it's turned the other way. See? Now it's turned in the direction in which it's defending this way. I've got this one up here. It's aiming toward the front, which is where they attack the most from, because they try to get up that ramp and they try to get into our base, because that's where we kind of walk along the most. And then over here, you can see this turret here is watching this whole side. And again, back here, this one's kind of watching the back area, which is typically where they mostly come from. But we can turn these at any point to defend in any direction as well. And they are pretty awesome. Those are the auto turrets. And again, the blade traps here are going all the way around the entire base. Now, it's a little bit offset. I know that triggers some people's OCD, just like mine. So that one's a little bit offset, but such is the way it goes. Now, what I did learn in this particular playthrough Oh, looks like this was getting wiped out. What I did learn in this particular playthrough is it's actually probably better to build your own base separate than taking over an existing structure. The reason why is because these guys still respawn in our base. No matter what I do, I took out the whole flooring and redid the whole flooring, and they still spawn in the base, which really sucks. Really sucks. And I did it over there in that one. Now in this one, I didn't take out the flooring, which we'll go take a look inside the kill box. I didn't take out all the flooring. Oh, look at this. My mini bike's in here. Why is my mini bike right there? Is that my mini bike? That's my mini bike. My mini bike glitched into the kill box. That's not good. That's not good. But as you can see right here, it looks like somebody tried to break through. Probably a mob that spawned inside here. Tried to break through this kind of edge right here. Basically they keep respawning in here. They keep respawning in this area. So next time I think I will build outside of the area instead of being inside an existing structure. I think that's better in the long run. You don't have as many mob respawns. I'm also going to elevate it by 1 so that if it does spawn, right? Like I made a whole bunch of plates that I think I'm going to try as well. Where you put the plates down to try to cover up that spawn block. I'm going to try that tonight as well. See if that works out. Now I'm like totally screwed though. My bike is inside the kill box. And I'm going to have to basically pick it up. Going to have to basically pick everything up out of my bike. And I'm going to go ahead and take all this stuff off. Like this. And then pick up the frame. Why can't I pick up? Oh, because I don't have the lock off. There we go. And then I basically have to dismantle the bike to get it out of here. Now my bike is, because there's no exit. There's no bike exit from the kill box. So you have to basically pick it up and reassemble it later. So now I can let this stuff just run, but there's really nothing over here attacking, so I might as well turn it off because it's kind of a waste of my team's resources. But we'll be back. We'll be back on Horde Night. Now let's go ahead and go down here. Like so, and I'm going to reassemble my bike while I'm at it. And put all my stuff back in there. And my lock and my basket. And what else? Repair. Nope. Refuel. There we go. Put all my stuff back in the output. Nice wrench in there. And put food. My wrench is in there. There we go. Okay. And now I got my bike back. I love the little bikes in this game. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. All right. Now, also what I did yesterday is I did a huge expansion to the side of this here. Some of you, of course, watched that. Some of you did not. I like to give a little bit of tour of the updates of the base as I do it. And then we're going to get into some trouble. We're going to get into some trouble. So right over here, as you can see, there is a ton of these spinners going along here, but we didn't have enough power to both do this and the kill box. I would rather prioritize the kill box.
I just uploaded the last Horde Night there to YouTube. I'll post the link there in our teamwork chat, if you feel so inclined.
You uploaded what? Oh, the last Horde Night?
Yeah, the first one that I used, your fan traps and all that. It was pretty easy, to be honest with you.
That was an easy Horde Night because it just chewed everybody up.
Yeah, I had to repair all the horde traps on the drawbridge side there, so but they were all down to about 500 or so.
Oh, well, thanks for going in and repairing afterwards. I always appreciate people who do that. Let me go ahead and get it.
Not a problem.
Was it just you, Waffle, or was there anybody else helping you?
No, it was just me.
I hear people getting grinded up like crazy. Awesome, awesome. All right, I'm going to put that in the chat. Put that in the chat here, everybody, for you to check it out. Boom. Type that out. Boom. There you go, everybody. If you want to check out that first round of Horde Night, he's got it really dark. I have to turn it up, otherwise it gives me eye strain. So, sorry. Oh, look at this. Whoa, holy mackerel. Turn that off. Look at the size of these trees. Oh, wow. Wowzers. Look at my axe. What are they at now? 1,200? Wow, they're at 1,200. Wow, do you guys see these trees? Holy moly, they're at 1,200. They're huge. Not hurting for any wood at this point.
I cut down half of them earlier, but that chainsaw was just so loud. I was just, oh nope, I'm done doing this.
Yeah, I crank my sound down whenever I use the auger or the thing, especially on stream, because poor people rip their ears, you know. Rip their ears. How's your day going, says Travis. It is going awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Travis. Appreciate it. Gwen saying hello to everybody. I will look at the highlights later. There you go. There you go. If you find lower setting in the stream, it doesn't buffer as much. There you go. Yep. Crank it down a little bit. Especially if you're on your phone and stuff like that. You want to be able to, you want to crank your settings down a bit. Kismet, you should add a total sub counter overlay. That's true. That's true. I have a sub goal. Right now, I think I'm at 80 subscribers. Oh my gosh, it's 85 subscribers. Yeah, 85 subscribers. So thanks everybody for that sub love. Now again, half of that goes to Twitch, so it's not like I'm making bank, but I'm making enough to get a community server. Hey, revel in the small things, right? Revel in the small things. I do appreciate all that sub love. I do appreciate it greatly. Okay, what am I forgotten? Speaking of things I'm forgetting, forgot my bike. Whee! Come on, zombie, come over here. Oh,
Gwen, I'm emptying all of your.
I was gonna grind that
from your fires.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Grind that zombie up.
I'm just throwing all your food from the fires into the chest above raw food.
Took away my fun.
Okay. No, isn't it just water?
No, there's cornbread and it was all filled up in the slot, so it's top craft.
Okay. Thank you. I was thinking I was just doing water, but yeah, most of the
Turn
time,
them down a little bit.
Is
All right, everybody. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this on and see if the power matches up to what we got going. All right. Oh, well, there we go. Wow, that was too easy. That was too easy. I was going to say, if some were not spinning, then we'd have to go get some more engines, but they're all spinning now. Awesome. I needed one more engine to make this work over here. Now, this is one of my other designs. The design over there that I used was of kind of a more kind of pit design, right, where they kind of fall down in a pit from ground level. So they come in at ground level, and they're like, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, what-a-ha! And they fall in there, and they get grinded up. Where this one's more of an angled one, where they walk up, and then they fall in the pit as well. Thank you, Sandbits, for the follow love, bro. Night Terror hanging out. What's up, Night Terror? I love it when people are in the chat and they're like, "Hi, how you doing?" "Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing?" I love that. I love to see that. That's why I have such an amazing community. Such an amazing community. So yeah, what we did is we go ahead and did this kind of major upgrade, like you can see, like so, and we basically added a whole bunch of spinners to it along the edge here. And eventually, of course, I want those spinners to go all around. Now, had I built the base from scratch, I could have figured out exactly kind of the width of this so that the spinners would be perfect all the way around. Next time, I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to build the base from scratch away from any other points of interest. So we're not going to actually take over a points of interest. We're going to build it separately and start from there. And I'll probably build the kill box over the top of our main base and try to very quickly get to a point where I can have those blade traps where I can just grind things up. So any kind of screamers or whatever that come in there, they just keep getting grinded up all day long and just let it run. Just let it run all the time. So there we go. Looking good. Who dat? Who dat down there? Who dat? What's that?
It's Waffle.
Oh, hey, Waffle. Don't fall in, bro. That's my job. My job is to make stuff and then fall in my own traps and die.
I'm going to go see if that airdrop is good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. How you guys been doing on wrenching lots of cars? You guys know? Do you guys see my sign about cars and SMGs?
Yeah, roger that. I replaced all the engines inside those generators with higher level ones. So all the ones that are in the box now are the lowest levels we got.
All the ones in the box? All the ones in which box?
Like all the ones that were in the dump chest there were the two lowest engines that we had. Because I replaced all the engines that were better inside your generators. So it produces more power. I'm assuming that that's how that works?
Yeah, that's how it works. That's why I needed more generators. And then also there's 2 generators up there, plus there's a generator up here for the kind of arboretum here for the trees. That's why I needed additional as well. I'm going to need probably 1 or 2 more sets of engines, which is 6 engines.
6 engines total, Roger.
Well, 6 engines per generator, so it's really 12.
Roger. Get on the road, then.
Bam. Boom. All right, there's those other engines. Okay, now I know where they're at. So yeah, basically I want to put those engines in here so then I can extend. Oh, I'm gonna use my bike. I'm gonna try to use my bike more today. And we're gonna go out and explore today. We're gonna be out and about, getting into trouble. Base is looking good. Thank you, thank you. Now, again, this is our arboretum right here. We'll give you a little bit of tour of this, right? This is one of the things I've wanted to do for quite a while. Once I figured out that trees basically have to be offset by 3, right? They have to be offset in this direction by 3, all around it by 3, right? So if you did it correctly, you could set up something where you would know exactly where to seat it every single time by using anything. I mean, you could use a wood block. Of course, I went kind of way above and beyond and used cement here. But basically, you have a thing of dirt, and then you have a tree there, right? This way, when you cut it all down, you can then come back and then replant it super easy. Also, it's also inside, away from the mobs who are constantly trying to attack you all the time, especially the hordes of mobs coming through and all of that. It is fairly secure. Fairly secure. I did see there's a hole in the wall over here. Some mobs were obviously trying to break through over on this side. We'll get my frames off my bike real quick here. There we go. The repair crew is on the job. That in my concrete mix. Right over here. So now this is the stuff I want to prevent. Right here. This constant kind of attacking of the base. The constant kind of have to micromanaging of them attacking and then you fixing it and all of that all the time. The way to fix that is, of course, to have some traps that kills them automatically. Just instantly kills the mobs, right? When they come in. And that's what the blade traps do. That's why they're my favorite trap of all the traps we've got. So basically what I wanted to do is when they come in and they try to attack the side of the base, it automatically triggers the power. Now you can do that through using a motion sensor. Now I tried it on myself and see if it would trigger whenever it saw me, and it will. And right here I've got a motion sensor right up here. Now also when I click on it, you can see I can get to it like that. So basically it will censor whatever I tell it to. So if it's targeting me and I come into the shot, oh, it doesn't have any power. Probably helps if I have power first. Hold on. Just run power directly to it. Bam. See, now it'll follow me. So as I come into its line of sight, bam, it's got me, and then it will trigger the power, which then triggers all the rest of this. See here? When I get out of its view, it's still running. Why is it still running? Because I triggered it, and once I trigger it, I can tell it to run for a certain amount of time. In this case, it's going to run for 1 minute. But let's go ahead and turn it down to, say, let's say 5 seconds. Okay, so right now, they spin down. Whenever they see me, they spin up. Is that like the coolest thing ever or what? I don't know about you guys, but that is the coolest thing ever. Oh man, I wish I had that in Fallout. I wish I had that in Fallout, that you could trigger stuff just based on you being seen. Now the thing I want to see is it, because it's triggered for 1 second. But as long as I'm still standing here,
yeah, that is pretty cool.
It's still triggered, right? See how it continues to trigger, even though, because I'm standing here. So it goes 1 second, then stops, starts to spin down. Oh wait, it's still there. I'm still there. I'm still there until the thing is dead, right? And then once it's dead, it should then untrigger. But also what I like it is if I could trigger it, well, in this case, 5 seconds. If I could trigger it, I'll turn this off. Now, I can turn it on zombies. I can turn it on other players if I want. I can turn it on allies if I want. But basically, to target any zombies. So any zombies that show up, it will then go on for so many, maybe 1 minute. Anytime it detects the zombies, it'll run for a minute and then turn itself off automatically, which is just so incredibly killer. That is such a genius idea. It is super cool. Super cool. So that's what I'd like to set up. Now, any zombies coming up here in this area are going to trigger the trap now. And now that it has enough power, and I'm going to go ahead and stack it with some more power here too. Turn that off. Put another engine in there. Let me actually take all... What you want to do is take all the engines out, restack them like this, and then go in order of the best engines that I usually find that works great. There we go. Turn it on. 413 watts there. Usually you can get up to about 550 max, which is really nice. So we're going to keep finding those engines and then combining those engines. We're going to just get engines on a scale that you wouldn't believe to get 600 engines in all of our power. And then we'll have incredible amount of power. Incredible amount of power. So that's the trigger for this side, right? It triggers this whole side when it sees any mobs on this side. Now, right there is probably not that great of a spot. A better spot would be over on behind here, which was then looking in this direction and then triggered it that way. Also having turrets on that side that can shoot underneath the area, which would be great as well. I'd also like to put some turrets actually in the base right here because they do respawn. Anything that respawns, it'll automatically just shoot and kill it.
And back out to do more scavenging.
That would be awesome.
Good luck.
Now, before I can do all of that, of course, I need blade traps, I need power, I need engines, I need all of that stuff. Now, before we do all of that, what we need to do is we need to find out... Where to park my bike? We need to find out when Horde Night is, because we don't want to be out and about and then forget, Horde Night. That's what we want to do. So, again, I try to build stuff differently every time. This was an idea I had a long time ago, never got around to it. But I said, you know, this time I'm going to try it. This time I'm going to go in and I'm going to kind of upgrade it. And right from the very beginning, when I saw this base, I thought, oh, that's exactly what I'm going to do in that base. And that's why I said, okay, everybody, we're going to tear down the buildings. We're going to take everything down. I'm going to cover the floors and see if covering the floors eliminates mobs from spawning in your base and all of that stuff. There's the whole reason I said that at the very beginning, to try to communicate with other people and tell them, look, this is what we're doing here. And this is what I'm going to be doing in this particular area. I try to communicate as best I can to my peeps. To my peeps. Now, do they always hear it and listen? Not always. Not always, but hey, that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. Whee! So there we go. So we got that. So let's go ahead and see when the next Horde Night is. Let's see. Oh, look, it was had 2 Horde Nights already. 126 and 133. So 140. So about 4 days, or really 3 days left. Until Horde Night, and you guys are gonna be here for Horde Night because we're gonna be doing Horde Night. Oh, I know exactly what fell. My remote control. My remote control. And the back of it went flying. My little remote control for my AC unit. I abuse my poor remote controls. I knock them off all the time. They're always getting broken and stuff. There we go. Let's turn that off for now. Turn that off for now. Have a little swig of water and let's go to it. How goes it, Kismet? Says appealing. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing amazing tonight. I got a little bit of rest. I was going to rest before the stream, but I got having so much fun hanging out with my mods. We were chatting up a storm that I didn't get to rest. So if I need to take a break at some point, I will let you know. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I feel so great because I have so much amazing stuff coming your way. I feel like I'm back to that kind of production level person I used to be. Very workaholic, very much doing stuff all the time, getting a lot of things kind of forwarded to a point in which there's a lot of momentum built up. That's what I'm trying to do in my stream. And again, if you want to help the stream out, if you want to mobilize the Kismet Army, go to Twitter, retweet, go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Oh, actually, did I hit elite subscribers yet? Let's see. Let's see if I hit elite. I hope I didn't miss it. No, I need 3 more. Yeah, I need 3 more subscribers. So if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you could do me a huge favor and just go over there and subscribe, to get those 3 more, because I want to screenshot it when it hits elite. 1,337 followers on YouTube. Now, also, you're going to see kind of a very much higher quality of video start to come through on my channel now that I fixed my upload problem. You're going to see a lot more guides. You're going to see a lot more stuff. You can see my thumbnails are very much updated too. Again, all that stuff takes a tremendous amount of work on my end. I don't have people do that stuff for me. That is me doing a whole lot of stuff behind the scenes. So enjoy that. Enjoy all of that hard work. There we go. Plates do work. They stop them from spawning inside the building. Yeah, Torrid, I would think if you remove the block, it would help, but I think there's kind of some sort of invisible block above the block that you took out. So in my case, I took out all of the flooring. I dug out the entire thing, put down the cement, and then they still respawn. But I think there's an invisible block above there, which is their spawn block, which is why you have to put those plates down, which is what I'm going to do right now. So I got to go ahead and I made a bunch of plates the other day, specifically for that reason right here, these wood plates. And I'm going to go try it in the kill box first, because that's the place you don't want. You don't want mobs spawning in there accidentally and just showing up in your face. Now, the other place I dug completely out. The kill box, I did not dig out the floor because I was going to try it over here first to see if that worked, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work just to dig out the flooring, which is what I was told originally. Just all you got to do is dig out the flooring and replace it with a block. And I love to test that kind of stuff. And replace it with a block. Now, if these are actually somebody's bedroll in here, this should cause this not to spawn. But I've been seeing people spawn in here. So I'm going to have to pull people's bedrolls. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you end up in the middle of nowhere. That's my bad. My bad. Sorry. Hopefully that's not actually somebody's bedroll there, because I got to take it out. Take all this stuff out right here, and then we're going to go ahead and try that plate system right now. So basically what I'm going to do is replace all the flooring in this room and all around the whole kill box, which are some wood plates. Right now I can make concrete plates, but let's just try it with these wood plates because they're cheap. Very, very cheap plates. And I don't have anywhere close enough plates, and I didn't get any wood. It wouldn't be a Kismet stream if I wasn't forgetting stuff every 2 seconds. It really sucks, though. It really sucks getting older and having these kind of medical conditions, because there was a time I was Johnny on the spot. I could remember stuff. I didn't have to have people remind me of stuff. That's when you really are, you know, you've kind of went to that whole next level, when you're just literally like something 2 seconds ago that I was talking about is very difficult. Now, let's see, wood. And then I just lost my train of thought. Wood, I'm trying to remember what the name of that thing is. Wood what? Wood plate. There we go. Wood plate. So what happens is when you have sleep apnea like me, is that starts to degrade. It's your ability to spell, your ability to remember things. It's like you're always in kind of a sleep mode, like a fog, like when you first wake up and you're kind of, you know, a bit out of it. So some people wake up and they're like, ha, this is daytime, let's do it, right? I am not one of those people naturally, and I'm especially like that all the time. So if you do have that kind of medical condition, much love, bro. I feel your pain. I know how it is to have those kind of tough medical conditions that kind of put you into daze all the time. And stuff you used to be able to do amazing, you can barely do anymore. You can barely do anything anymore. And that's how I pretty much am all the time. I have to just live with it. That's my new normal now. Instead of Kismet, the person who's always Johnny on the spot and who can remember 500 things at once and micromanage all of these things and used to be able to spell. Cannot do that anymore. I can't do it anymore, and I just gotta live with it. You know, that's what you gotta do. You gotta keep going on. You gotta keep getting up every day and saying, you know what? It sucks, but I'm gonna do what I have to do, right? Because there's really no other alternative other than just giving up, right? And I'm definitely not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Going to keep doing my thing. Doing what I love to do every single day. Every single day, gonna do it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put the plates down. Kind of makes it a little fancy in here, a little fancy schmancy, right? So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna go ahead and I did not bring my pickaxe either. There's a nice little light here. Makes me want to wrench it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do that across the whole entire kill box, so that we have we don't have that spawning that keeps happening. Oh, some people want to die. Some people want to die. Let's do it. Oh, my first time using it on zombies. Let's go. Bye-bye, Cousin Fred. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. T to the os, bro. Annihilated that horde. Look at that sucker. I annihilated them all. Just like that. Instant death. Look at all that loot down there. All right. Now up here with that big loud noise that you heard that might have made you jump just as much as it did mine because I forgot it was there. Was this auto turret up here? This auto turret went completely postal on him. Hey, Dothraki! Hope you guys are having fun on the community server. Just subscribe to YouTube. Oh, thank you, Torrid. I'm trying to watch it nice and close. So I want to screenshot it the second. Oh, there's 130. Yeah, 35. Thank you so much. Two more on the YouTubes. Yeah, so I want to hit it right when it hits elite. I don't know. I'm a gamer. What can I say? I'm a gamer. I got to hit it when it's elite. So bam, as you can saw there, my trap works exceptionally good. All these darn people that come in here and keep irritating you over and over again because they keep coming in and constantly attacking your base. Boom. Now, also, I'm going to put a motion sensor up here. So it does the same thing as what just happened, right? So I'm going to put it up here in the corner. And then when it sees anybody coming from this direction, it'll just automatically trigger and then turn it on. Now, can you put a power switch and an automatic trigger as well? I think you can. I think you can run two separate lines and then curve it back through the power. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out as well. Because you'd have to have it, one would have to be on. I guess you could have it auto trigger or have it auto on. But then the trigger would be, so it depends on when your triggers are, right? You got to think about how your triggers are and how you run the power because you can't necessarily run two lines of power to the same place and make it work. So that's something for us to figure out. Something for us to figure out. But that was awesome. That was awesome. All right, and while we were waiting for that, while we were doing that, of course, we had some more plates being made over here. So let's go around, lay these plates around. Like so. Now this basically just saves me from taking up the whole flooring, which doesn't solve the problem. And again, when you try it and it doesn't work, don't keep doing the same thing again, because obviously it ain't gonna work out. So we're gonna cover up all of the area with plates. And let's see if that causes it not to respawn. Oh, that's a fail right there. Why am I going? I'm sliding left. Stuck in the plate. Yeah, it's just trying to go above that other plate. Let's turn backwards like this. Now, I have heard from several people that this does work. I'm more of a skeptic, so until it works for me, then it doesn't work. Just like people are telling me, Kismet, I'm not having that problem with my farms. And I'm like, congrats, bro, but that doesn't fix my farm problem. If you're not having trouble with your farms, it does tell me that some people are not, though I have seen a bunch of people that are having the same problem as us. Well, I don't know whether it's a memory issue. I don't know whether it's amount of people on our server issue. Maybe it doesn't happen in single player, but happens in multiplayer. Or maybe it happens with a certain amount of people in multiplayer or a certain build in multiplayer. It's something like that. Wow, really? Wow, that was 100 plates right there. 100. That was, yeah, about 100, about 70. 70, 140, 280. So about 280 plates there. So we'll let those plates keep going. I really like it with the wood. Kind of looks nice, doesn't it? Like it. I like it. Also, what I wanted to do, too, was go through and second row this. But now that we dug this out here, we can also shoot them down in there. And then, of course, turn the traps on. I like it where you could have dual power. Where if you triggered one or you triggered the other, it would automatically turn the power on. and then you had a master kill switch, so that if you were in the kill box, you could just start it from the kill box 2 instead of having to go out of the kill box. Where I'm not, I'm not really sure whether it's better to have the power button up here on the top or the power button down into the kill box. I know mob-wise it's better to have it up here because the mobs get in the kill box, they might crush it and destroy it down in there, and then of course kills all the power. So in theory it's better to have it up here, but in practice, when you're trying to get to that switch and turn that switch on, it's a bit more inconvenient to have to run up here every single time. Upgrade all these poles. These poles that need to be upgraded. And also, notice I tag those with the targets to show basically where the turrets are. So if you're looking around for a turret, you're like, okay, there's one here, but this one doesn't have a turret yet, and that one doesn't have a turret. That's why I need some more SMG parts to take care of that. And again, thanks for hearing. Are you full? Says Half-Light. Next year I can play a pirate game. We're in need of crew of players. Can't wait. I have 7 days and I've been down for 1 month, 3 weeks. Bummer. Next year I can play that pirate game. Are you full? You talking to me, Calf fan? Who you talking to? Are you full? Hey Dothraki, what's up, man? No stuff and what you can hold. How many players can be on a server? Kismet, how many players can be on a server? Really up to like 35. Ours currently is 15 on the teamwork server and 12 on the community server. And what I do is I let people in batches to see if we hit that limit a lot. If we're hitting that limit a lot, right? If there's 12 people on all the time, 24 hours a day, then I will up it. If not, then I would just keep it as it is. And then some of those people also I will let onto the teamwork server if you want to work together with us. And then some of those people, of course, will only get to go on the community server based on, whether they even want to be on the teamwork server. The teamwork server is very structured, very styled around our teamwork style in the guild, where we work together toward a common goal. And then once we've achieved those goals, then we can, of course, seek other goals, like everybody can make their own houses and do their own stuff. But when we're doing the teamwork server, the whole point of it is that together we can do better than just any one person, right? And we've proved that many, many times. Many, many times. So let's see if there's any bad guys around here who want to get shot in the face. Bueller. Bueller. Right here. Here's somebody. I hear somebody, but I don't see him. Here's what you do when you don't hear somebody. You don't hear him, you don't see him. Turn your traps on. See if your traps go off. Missed her on purpose. What can I do to get her attention? I don't have any arrows. That got her attention. I think she might be dead, though. Oh, she's not dead. Yeah, come on over here, girl. Come on over here, girl. I dare you. See how they can crawl underneath there? Dead now. So there we go. Having fun with zombies. There's somebody. Oh, there's somebody in our base. There's somebody in our base. I can hear them in there. When we get to a certain level and we have lots of ammo, get down from there. See, and that's what happens. See, they respawn. They respawn in your base. And I've got the plates down, but I don't have all these areas covered yet. So that I'm gonna say doesn't disprove the plate theory yet. But in this case, again, they keep spawning in the kill box. So I'm sitting here, you know, thinking I'm safe, and I'm not. And that's why I'm getting to a point where I'm not going to use pre-existing buildings. I'm going to make my own buildings and make sure that the flooring is up at such a level, is up at such a level that it's not down at that kind of spawn level. So if this is the spawn level right here, right, this kind of block level, I want to go ahead and cover up that particular level as well. And I didn't bring a pickaxe. Oh, well. Scared the heck out of me. Sometimes they're not dead. If you see them sitting there for a long time, then they're not dead. They actually can get underneath your blade traps. Now, if you're tricky, you can actually kind of hit the ground a little bit, and then they'll go down a little bit, but not quite break through the block. And in that case, you can actually make it where they can't be below your blade traps. So you don't want to break the block, but you want to make it so it's a bit lowered down below there. And we're just going to let those run for now. What the heck? We're going to let those run. Hit some buttons. Hit some buttons. There we go. And again, thanks everybody for hanging out on the stream. Appreciate all the stream love. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, let's block this in so that doesn't happen again. I was going to remove the bottom ladder. My peeps crank way down. No, I haven't got them up. They're just being quiet. Oh, also, I almost forgot. Hold on, everybody. Forgot to tell my mods this too today. Hold on. Right here. Let's go ahead and put that in the system. Let's put that in the system. Right over here. I want to make sure it shows up in my little counter up there. All right, I think I got it to work. There we go. Let's see if it works. Legendary. Right here, legendary Monsterholic, sending that love to the mods. That's right, another $100 toward my mods. That happened yesterday. I do apologize for not seeing that. That was a direct PayPal thing. I don't like it to pop up on the stream because it will probably put your real name up there. So I don't like that to happen. So we're going to have to show some love to Monsterholic, who is showing some mod love. Again, all donations are going to my mods. I'm going to try to get them to TwitchCon. We're doing pretty good. I think we might get a bunch there. We might go out to dinner. We might go have some fun. Who knows? We'll figure out what we're going to do with it. Try to help people get there. Maybe pitch in some for airfare or hotel costs, that kind of stuff as well. So we'll try to get that going on. So much love. Now, you guys know what we need to do here. We got to go ahead and show Monsterholic lots and lots of love in the chat. Here we go, everybody. 3, 2, 1, boom! Let's get that love train to going. Put at Monsterholic in the chat, my awesome mod and longtime mega supporter of the stream. Now, I think he's mega supporter. Now I have to upgrade it. Upgrade it and see. So go ahead and show him some love in the chat. Throw your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers and they will pop up here on the stream. I wish my emotes were approved. I wish my emotes were approved. But still waiting. Still pending. Bam! Also coming in with the host. Thank you so much, Rigbo, for the host as well. Woo! Look at that. Blowing it up. Get on that love train, everybody. Let's show Monsterholic some love. Big shout out to Monsterholic for all the help with the stream. Appreciate it big time. Big time. Bam! Covering up all this stuff so mobs stop respawning in here. People are going to come in here and go, Kismet, why did you put down a wood floor, bro? Why did you put down a wood floor? Gotta keep them from spawning. Gotta keep them from spawning up in my face all the time like they just did. Now, I feel super secure in here now, right now, by the way. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty solid. I got the turrets up there loaded with ammo. I got my blade traps. Pretty good. Now, the only thing that can make it past all of those defenses are radiated mobs. They can't be killed by your blade traps, which is a bummer. Bummer. Now, some people are down for that. They're like, well, that's cool. Personally, if you're going to give me blade traps, there shouldn't be any mobs that are immune to it. It's an immersion breaker. It's an immersion breaker when you make it where people cannot be killed by the means that you give me. That's my personal opinion. But you don't want to make it too easy. Son of a train. Exactly. Take out the bottom rung of these ladders here. It's like a serenity listening to those whirling things. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for setting that cup on fire with that awesome donations for my mods. Much love to my mods, by the way. They do work very, very hard behind the scenes. Keeping my chat amazing. Get Chewy off eating his banana split right now. Not sharing with the rest of the class. Pop back over here. As well. Bam, bam, bam. Now I'm going to have some ice cream after the stream. And I've been trying to be good. I've been a little bad. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to lie. I've been a little bad. Eating red vines. Having chocolate. Not good, not good. Don't want to gain all that weight back. Got to get back out there. Keep being healthy. Keep being healthy. Got to get myself in shape for TwitchCon. Because it's going to be a marathon when I get there. Because you got to think I'm going to be switching time zones big time. I'm going to have jet lag. I'm going to arrive at like 10 o'clock in the morning. Got to go all the way from LAX, all the way down into Long Beach. Got to check in, do all of that stuff. Then go straight to the show. Meet a whole lot of you, hopefully, at the show. Me and Banish, of course. We're going to be running on zero fuel as normal. And just getting crazy up in there. Getting crazy up in there. Gonna be a fun time, though. Fun time. Bam. All right, looking good. There we go. We've got all the floor panels covered up. I took out the bottom rung so I could put the thing there, so I won't allow them to spawn there. And I think we're good. Took that one out. Yep. In here. Yep. All right. Well, in theory, they're no longer going to be in here. Oh, I'm going to need my pickaxe for that. Now, whatever you do, watch out that you don't fall to your death. Oh, no. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I have some fun, as you can see. Half Fancy Kismet, my brother, wanted to know how is the player raiders in this game? The player raiders in this game. There is no raiders yet. There's a raiders outfit, but there's no raiders yet. That's been pushed to the next version of the alpha. So alpha 17. From what I hear. From what I hear. Pickaxe. Pickaxe is why I'm here. Puffer coat. And my bike. Yep. Whee! Meep meep. Honking my horn a little bit. Honking my horn a little bit. Put that in there. And up we go. See, I remember to do my coat that time. So what I want to do is go ahead and take this out. It's whirling away up here. I can hear it whirling. I'm going to take these little poles out of here so I can put these down just in case those don't count. This doesn't count as a way of blocking them inside. And then I'm going to do the same thing over in the other base. This kind of plate thing. I'm going to see if I can do them in like a different style, like concrete. I'll probably put concrete plates over there. But kind of wood plates in here just to test it. Now the other thing I want to do, of course, build out the other spin traps over there. Go out, collect a whole bunch of cars, that kind of stuff. Wrench a whole bunch of stuff. Bam. Hey, Jang, what's up, man? Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Oh, there'll be train carts? Oh, that'd be awesome, Russian Mafia. That would be amazing. I would totally use those train carts all the time. Like crazy. It'd be what I use them for is the fact that you'd have an underground base, which is like we do, and then all the finished materials, you'd put it on the train cart, and then it could just go up to the top base, and then you could take it all out of there and then put it in there. And it's like a whole like delivery system, so it comes up on one side and then stops, and then you take all the stuff out and you do a thing, and then you hit the switch, and then it goes back down again, and it just kind of goes in a loop, bringing up all the kind of finished goods, so you don't have to carry it up and back and forth the whole time. Or you could just send cars up there when you got the finished good and you just get it out of the car, as opposed to having it any other way. All right, so I put those down, and I don't know if this is going to cause it to respawn or not. Let's just do that. Instead of taking it up, we can just put it right over the top of it. That looks good. That looks good. Good. It's good. I feel like I need to put a door in there. Make it secure. Let's see. Thank you so much for the follow. Cochlear Cockroach. Cochlear Cockroach. I think that's what that is. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. Look at that. I'm remembering to take out the bottom one, everybody, so everybody doesn't die when they fall. We got to leave the bottom one out. Just a reminder, everybody, leave the bottom rung of the ladders out so people don't fall to their death. Speaking of, this was our original tunnel right here, and we used the ladder back and forth. Nobody uses this anymore because you can use the tunnel way easier. Okay. Bam, I'm going to take that bottom one out so I don't hurt myself again. There we go. If you're having trouble getting up the ladder, by the way, you do a double jump. So you jump and then jump again. You'll catch on the ladder and then go up. And then, you know, another little bathroom back here. I don't know what it is with Alaska who likes to build bathrooms, but to each their own. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Okay, so we got that done. We need the auger. We need a whole bunch of cement. We need the angles. We need a whole bunch of stuff. Let's get to work, everybody. Let's get to work. Enough touring around the base. Oh, I was going to make some plates while I was waiting, too. What other plates can I make? Plates. What, concrete plates? Ooh, I could make some glass plates. Ooh, I could be fancy, but that's way too much materials. So we're going to do concrete plates, and we're going to need a whole lot of them suckers. So let's say 500, maybe? Oh, I don't have enough stuff on me. Hold on. Hold on. I have a couple things of concrete mix left. I got a couple. Got a couple left. They're almost out, though. I might have more than a couple. I might have more than a couple. Let's do this. How many can I make now? Oh, that's too many. That's too many. Let's do 500. There we go. Nice. And we got a bunch of concrete mix. We got our rebars. And we've got our frame ramps. And let's say that there. We're probably good with the wood plates for now. Put those up there. And again, concrete plates. And that's going to take about an hour. But we're going to be busy doing other stuff while we're waiting for that anyway. So we'll let that run in the background. Oh, auger. I hear them. Now, the way you can tell where they are is look at where the damage is, right? Which side they're attacking from. Now, they were attacking a whole lot. The hordes were coming in a whole lot from that side. And, of course, I built this big old thing. And then now they're not attacking from that side. Which is funny. Which is funny. Hey, everybody! Stop touching my stuff. Bye-bye, suckers. Oh, they're making it. They're turning around. See, that's what I wanted to test to see if they run down in there or not. See if I tag them on the way down. Wow, really? They'll fall down and fall down there. Yeah. Yeah, that's got to be... Oh, there goes Big Mama. They're trying to get up to me. Let's go down in here. Hello, come and get me. Here I am. Yeah, that's not being very effective. That's not being very effective. I'm just shooting him. I'm not trying to kill him. I'm just shooting him to see if they'll walk toward me afterwards. Yeah, so they turn. Yeah, I gotta set that back. And my other thing was better. My other thing was better where I had it set back by 3. And basically what happens is they came down and they had another spinner right there that would get them. So I'm going to have to set that back. Again, you want to test your inventions to see how well they work. And then once you kind of get an idea, then you just start murderizing everybody. Where are you going? Another one bites the dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this ramp. Oh, there we go. There we go. Guess I had to get their attention. That's what it was built for, to cut them up. Okay. That's super effective. Super effective, except for this part needs to be fixed. Alright, when I see a problem, I gotta fix the problem first. That's gonna need to be fixed by Horde Knight. Let's get in there. Oh! Oh, somebody's fixing this. Who's fixing this? Gwen's fixing it. Thank you, Gwen.
Yeah, I just broke part of the ladder, though. Yeah, it was driving me nuts.
Yeah, what I want to do next time is make a fall one where you can fall down and get there, but make it separate from the actual ladder instead of being on the ladder itself. So, by the way, there's actually some ladders down in the building mats that I put in there. If you do me a favor and kind of climb toward me, and I'll go down towards you so I can get down.
Okay.
Ready, go. Whee! Nope. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I've got to fix that. Got to get the auger. Got to auger all that out, fix that, put another blade trap down, and run that power. So let's go fix that first. And we're very easily sidetracked here. Very easily sidetracked as well. Yeah, I'd love to have the train carts. My brother, that a pro builder type, said thank you. Oh, awesome. Maybe rails along the ramp. I was thinking that, Oculus, but basically what I need to do is just do what I did before and just kind of extend it out. So when they come up the ramp, they literally just fall right into the trap. You can see it's 3 wide, so it's exactly perfect. So you can put a trap down there, just kind of extend the ground out. It does take a bit of time, but we can take care of it. So we need the advanced tools, or finished tools first. Go ahead and find the auger. Try to keep the auger in there so anybody can use it. We're going to need a little bit of gas. So let's get about that much. Jazz hands. See, it's cool. I can totally see the mod chat now. I love it better over there. That was a lot of work to get everything switched around. But I got her done. Got her done. Let's see. More stuff. Ooh, look at this. Some SMG. I can make some more of that stuff later, too. See, you can get easily sidetracked, so you gotta stay focused on what you're trying to get done. There's another engine there. We'll use that later. Kind of leather chest schematic. Oh, those chest schematics. Nice. Kind of clean house of all this extra stuff I have on me. If I have the auger, I don't need my pickaxe. Keep that pickaxe as a backup in case I can't find the auger or whatever. Let's reload this baby. Killbox. Whee! Going up. Yep, need that ladder rung. Are you getting that ladder rung?
Yeah.
I thought, well, you know what? I'll just drop the rest away and land there. And I just dropped the rest away and then I fell. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Broke my leg. Gotta go back for some food and water anyway. Food and water. Zombie burgers are back on the menu, boys. Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's go ahead and have some meat stew. Right when it got me.
All right, it's done.
All right. Thank you. That was awesome. I thought, well, you know what? Now that it doesn't have the bottom rung, I'll go ahead and hit the space bar and just fall all the way down. And then I broke my leg. I broke my leg from literally like 3 blocks up. It's always something, everybody. Always something. Let's not.
Yeah, that happened. Oh, that happened to me the other day too.
Let's not have meat stew. Meat stew is a really nice thing. I don't want to waste that. I just have a little bit of cornbread to get all the way up. All right, there we go. And then, of course, in here, meds. We're going to need a splint. By the way, notice that everybody's been using, all the people I'm watching, the streamers that I'm watching play 7 Days to Die, use a lot of that goldenrod tea all the time because it gives you lots and lots of stamina.
Yeah.
Especially early on. So I've been drinking a lot of that, too, along the way.
Yeah, I've been trying to make more, and it looks like Alex has been too.
Yeah, we're going to remember that in our future playthroughs to get that going very early. I mean, at this point, it's not so much because, you know, most people are really leveled up. But I think early in the game, that'd be a lot because if you think about your stamina running down all the time.
Yeah.
All right.
Gwen, you have the herb book or the gear book already, right?
The what book? The beer one? Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Kind of like these lights.
Are you at the trader?
I was passing by a trader and checking out their
Okay.
had a book there.
Have you been doing
I don't know
battery? Because a whole bunch of tokens came up missing, and we're trying to figure out who used them and where they went, and you know what they used them for. Because it was a whole bunch, and we've just been trying to locate, you know, what happened with them exactly.
Yeah, not really. If I happen to be like within a click of a trader when I have too much stuff, I'll stop in and then I'll dump off the tokens I get in the drop box.
And I figured you would let everybody know if you did grab some stuff, because I know it would be for the base. But thought I'd double check just in case it was just something I hadn't heard or whatever.
Oh, I just learned something there. You see that? You can...
I've been selling off a lot of the low-level clothing from over in this town. I've been scavenging there.
Yeah, I just learned something that you can do a run jump to get on the ladder. Is much better. Run jump onto the ladder. Gets her done. All right, let's get this done. What time is it? I got to turn the front of the kill box off. Turn the front of this off here. Now this is when the zombies like to come and attack you. You're busy doing something else. Reload. All right, all this stuff's got to go. I'm going to go ahead and turn my sound down just a bit. Like so. Let's do this, everybody. We can't have it suck. We can't have it suck. We got to make it awesome. Again, I like to make stuff, test it, see what happens. I thought the ramp would cause them to kind of guide them down, but if the ramp isn't working, then it's got to go. I don't need a lot of time to decide. If I look at it and see that it's not working, then no reason to keep it. I want to capture them and keep them in that mode where they're gonna die. Speaking of dying, sure no roving horns. I actually have roving hares sneak up on me all the time. They come out of nowhere. Come out of nowhere, sneak up on me, and then try to take me out. We were doing that last night when we were running this around. Oh, giant horde jumped down on me. I went, ah, my gosh, where do these guys come from? Where do they all come from, and why are they in my face? Bam. There we go. Kismet, get repair kits too. Oh, I forgot, Kellum. Thanks for reminding me, though. I'm sorry I saw it so late. Sorry I saw some Zamoothies. Zamoothies. Get this sucker going on. I know, doesn't it? Pew, 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 pew. That's all I hear, too. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. All right, so we built this up. It sucks. Don't be afraid to admit that your stuff sucks. I mean, it's okay. Like, eventually I dragged them in there, but they didn't just die, which is what I want them to do. I want them to come up that ramp and fall and just die and be gone. Be gone, evil zombies. I know you're trying to sneak up on me. I know you're around here somewhere. And you're thinking about sneaking up on me. I'm going to blow that up tonight. I'm going to use some TNT on that sucker, too. Going to use some TNT on that sucker over there. But right now, we're going to go ahead and break this down. Break this baby down. Let's do it. Grinding this sucker down. Like so. All right, looking good. Now, what we need to do is we need to have it set back by 3. So we still have to go ahead and do this one here. We get this one done, and then we good. Why do we have a storage locker on the side? Oh, it's a loot locker. Nobody got that loot. Nobody. That's a terrible place for that loot locker, because that's they're going to destroy it there. They're going to destroy it there. Also need to upgrade that whole thing to steel at some point. Yoo-hoo. Now another thing I could do is put the turrets up there on a separate circuit. So while I'm working on this, I could have the turret watching my back, right? So if anything comes along and tries to get to me, the turret will automatically activate and shoot them. Of course, it might accidentally also shoot me. So I gotta watch out for that. Let's see if we got repair kits in here. That would have been genius if I had left some in there. Wouldn't that have been genius? Apparently, no genius action today. No genius action. Whee! Let's do it. Space bar. There we go. There we go. I didn't trust it to fall all the way down. I still don't trust it. I still don't trust it. Let's see. Repair kits. Bam. Wish I had thought of that beforehand. Let's see. Sounds like pew 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 pew. Exactly. Exactly, getting that going on. Again, everybody, thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you're having a great night. We're having lots of fun up in here. Come on. Get your big booty up there. Get your big booty up there. Appreciate y'all hanging out in the stream. Having lots of fun playing some 7 Days to Die. Doing some major upgrades to the Mega Killbox here. Getting into all sorts of trouble. Getting into all sorts of trouble up in here. Boom. Like so. Looking good. Where the heck did it go? Oh, a whole bunch of stuff I'm doing there. Hold on. Scrap that, scrap that, scrap that. Wow, that's taking a long time. 400 concrete plates. Go to it. Cancel all that stuff. Check for zombies. Let's do it. Let's do it. Breaking it down, having some fun. Guess I've been listening on my peeps while we're breaking stuff down. See how they're doing. Now without an auger, this takes a really long time, by the way, to break your concrete back down again, which is good because you want it to be nice and strong. But it definitely takes a while. And I've got my perks at maximum too, so Miner 69er and a bad mechanic. So this is like as fast as it's going to go for right now. Let's add a maximum level auger.
Probably not. Yeah, I really doubt it. There's quite a bit now every time. I think sometimes I get 2 seeds out of each tree, or whoever does it.
Wonder how much those seeds are at the trader. Wonder if we can, like, our excess seeds, we can send them to the trader.
That's actually, I will go find out.
Yeah.
Same thing with our farms and stuff too. If we had like excess food and stuff, we could, because we have enough for everybody, then we can start using it trader-wise. Keep going, everybody. Let's keep going, doing some serious upgrades. Keeping the deal alive up in here. Let's keep her going. Again, I never get tired of this game. It is so fun. It is so incredibly fun to play this game. I tell you all the time.
First aid kit schematics already, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll go ahead and sell these then.
I think, yeah, there's several in there nobody's touched, so I guess nobody else wants to learn it.
Yeah, I learned one a while ago, so.
Have you seen any polish in there? We need that. We need solar cells. Things like that would be awesome. Okay, so we took that out now, and again, we're going to just try to line it up perfectly to the edge of this, right? Except for this one little problem of the fact that it is that it's 4 wide instead of 3 wide, right? So if someone's coming off this side, then they're going to fall down.
I didn't see any solar cells or electronic stuff really up there early. I didn't check the polish though.
All right, yeah, I'll always be checking for that stuff. Bam, when they fall over, then they're going to make it out of there. So what I actually have to do is I have to make it wider so I can put 2 blade traps down so that when they fall off of there, so I actually need to start right about here and go a couple in this direction, right? So you got to think it's 3. And then you're going to need an additional one right here as the wall to keep them from getting back up out of there. So you're going to need basically that many. You need this one here as a wall. You can go ahead and, which I'm probably going to need to do, is concrete out from underneath here so they don't undercut it and can't get back out of there. Like so. And I did this on my last one. I made it where basically it was 3 and 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 3 this way, which will be perfectly lined up with these traps. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that out, and then 1, 2, 3 is the trap to there. And then the actual outer area is going to be this. So again, the trap's going to end up in that middle part, and so forth. So basically, it's going to be like that. So I gotta do a whole lot of grinding out concrete here. Whole lot of concrete removal. Now I could undercut this, but I don't want to mess up my other walls. I also don't want to mess up my other traps and stuff. You just gotta buckle in and take all this out of here. Such is the way it goes. And again, I built it the first try correctly, and then I thought I'd try something different this time, but it turned out the same. So definitely gonna need more blade traps. Like so. Now I like to turn the auger way down because it is so obnoxiously loud. Very, very obnoxiously loud. But some of these blocks we can keep using, so that's good. Reload. What's up, Kismet and Room, says Volfan. Everybody say hello to Volfan in the chat. We are cutting away a bit of the kill box. I tested a thing on the ramp here of kind of a reverse ramp going the opposite way so that it would fall down in there. and it, I didn't like it. I didn't like it that much. I think we could do better. Using my other design where I have kind of a double trap there, so when they come off, they can't just turn to the left. They don't have a safe spot. They literally come off the top there, and then they fall to their doom. And then once they fall, they can't get back up. They can't get back up out of there. And that's the whole goal of this particular build here, is to make it where they fall in this kind of pit. And then once they fall in there, that's it. They're goner. I'm going to try to get this done by Horde Night. And then I'm going to go work on my other one over on the other side over there. On the other side. All right, now we're looking good there. There we go. So again, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. We've got 1, 2, 3 in this direction. Yeah, that's good. Bad guys? Bad guys? Nope. Okay. No bad guys on me right this second, at least. They're not right this second. Now, I am absolutely obsessed with this game, 7 Days to Die. If you have not discovered it yet, I apologize that I have not inspired you enough to definitely want to go out and grab this game. It is a super, super fun game. Now, if you want to help out the stream, there is a button down below where it says to buy games. I don't know if it says it for this game, but there is a button down below there. I've had nobody ever push it yet, but somebody will eventually, hopefully, at some point. But basically, go ahead and I would go ahead and watch for it on sale. But even if you don't buy it on sale, it is totally worth it. It is totally. It's like a $60 game that is just, they're basically just giving it away right now. And it might end up, by the way, like what Ark just did, is basically to charge like an insane amount of money for their game now that it's now out of alpha and in kind of a release state. And everybody is pissed. They are ticked off about it. But such is the way it goes. Got to get it when you can get it. Of course, Ark is a great game, too. I mean, it's definitely a great game. But they got to make their money back somehow. Lots of cost and development right there. But, yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to just jump your prices so high, though, right away. Like, I would have done, like, a, early bird special first for about, I don't know, a month or two. Because, kind of ease the community into it. And say, hey, everybody, here's your last chance to get Ark for, a reduced cost. Go ahead and get it now before we raise the price. Then everybody goes and grabs it who wants to play it, who's been playing it all this time. They go ahead and get a kind of a bonus, too, because they got it. They got it early, right? So they get that kind of cheaper rate. So I think they should have done that first. They don't really... See, they don't think of it from the consumer's point of view. The consumer doesn't like to be felt like they got screwed over, right? If you go ahead and all of a sudden make it like 4 or 5 times the price, they feel like they're getting screwed over, even though it totally could be worth 5 times the price. And Ark is a super fun game. Would I consider it to be worth it? Sure, if you like that type of game. But I certainly know that you don't want to just, say, oh, well, too bad, everybody. We're raising the price now. The better thing to do is kind of ease the community into it. Let them know ahead of time. Let them know what you're doing. Give them an opportunity to forget it for that cheaper price. And then everybody after that say, you know what, sorry, we already gave you guys a chance to get it. Now we're going to go ahead and raise the price back to normal price for a released product. That would have been a much smarter idea, I think. But they just don't think that stuff through. They don't think that stuff through, which is too bad. They just do quick decisions like that. That'll cause you to lose a lot of your fan base when you make decisions like that without considering the actual fan themselves. Not a good idea. Not a good idea, but, hey, more power to them. I did like playing Ark. I played it just a little bit. Did not play a whole lot of it. But I did enjoy playing it. I mean, it's definitely a fun game. If I had more time, would I play it? For sure. For sure. But trying to do my thing up in here. Trying to do my stream thing. And I appreciate everybody hanging out here in the stream. Again, if you want to help out the stream a lot, here's what you do. You go over to KismetBP.com, or not Kismet, you go to Twitter.com to KismetBP, and you go ahead and do that retweet. You send that love out to help keep the stream going. I appreciate everybody who does go out and show that love to the stream. Show that love. What do we need? We need, got that. Got the auger. Concrete. Come on, brain. Concrete. That was very slow start. Now, the problem is that...
Yeah, I don't know if anybody is scavenging this city over here, but it's right next to this trader. So I'm going to share the waypoints for them.
Is he in my city? Okay. Nope. Nope, but somebody's got their bedroll over there. He's in a different city. Where he at?
Because you can see them, you can see the two from each other.
Yeah, I was at one that's kind of a bit north from you there. It's about, let's see, distance from us to you right now. To your north, there's another little town city up there that I was wrenching a whole bunch of cars up there last night after you went offline, so I could put them in the boxes. So if you happen to be traveling north, there's a whole bunch of stuff up there. Bam.
Yeah, because the city I think it is in Daishang Tower, I have a sort of mini base started with storage boxes and a little forge. Things happening at bedrock level.
Cool. So you can loot everything over there?
Huh?
So you can loot everything over there?
Yeah, loot everything, smelter down stuff, connect stuff in better piles.
That's a smart plan. We already cut it over here. Alright, all we gotta do is just take out a little bit more here, peeps. Then we're gonna put down a couple blade traps. Gonna connect them. Hopefully we got enough power. And balance that power out a bit.
I set up the base because my bike disappeared in the tower there.
Barely hear him.
So I dug all the way to bedrock, and then I went all the way to the roof where my bike is supposed to be, and it's not there.
Yeah, I found my bike today inside the kill box.
That was your bike? We were wondering whose it was.
Yeah, it was mine. I was like, I logged in. I go, how the heck did my bike get in here? Because there's no way to drive it in there. And I'm like, what the heck? So I had to dismantle it and take it out of there. So watch out for your bikes under the ground. They will vanish. They will vanish. Loving seeing that sub button up there. Well deserved, says Buzzkill. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Yeah, that is my affiliate sub button. I would love to have that partner sub button up there. So you guys could have tons of emotes here in the stream. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm hoping to get that partnership love at some point. I'm hoping. I'm hoping if my ISP stops hosing me over. ISP stop hosing me over, knocking me offline, causing people to like leave my stream saying, oh, well, I guess Kismet went offline. No. No, I'm trying to stream here, peoples. Trying to stream, trying to get my thing going on. Let's keep going. Keep rocking this baby. Let's keep rocking this baby. Keep on rocking in the free world. Everybody say hello to Buzzkill, hanging out in the chat. Saying hello to you all right now. Saying hello to chat. Damn. Let's keep going. Keep drilling my way through here. Damn. All right, nice. And there we go. And we'll go ahead and, just for safety's sake, we'll take that out too. And we'll run this all the way across here. Make sure we've got this nicely filled in. There we go. Same thing over here. And you want to make sure that you have concrete everywhere they can hit, right? You don't want them to be able to break through a certain part of the concrete. Now, they can break through it if they survive the trap. They can definitely break through it. So you want to watch out for that. Also, you want to watch out when you're filling this in that you don't fill in the wrong ones first, basically. Fill these bottom ones in first. All right, looking good, looking good. Fill that one in. So in theory, that should be 3 by 3 and 3 by 3. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Now I put myself a little ladder here just in case. Just in case I get stuck in here. Get up there. Come on. There we go. Take this out. Okay. So what I usually did before was I added ramps so it would ramp up. And then it would ramp up in there and then fall into the thing. Now I've got it just at ground level, so should just walk off into it, so I don't have to use the ramps, which should be good. No worries, Gwen. I just saw your whisper. No worries. Bam. All right. So there we go. So in theory, they should be able to walk right up here. Repair some of this edge here. All right, looking good. So in theory, they're going to come in, fall into there, be toaster-rooney. Out here at nighttime. I'm out here at nighttime. It's scary. Scary stuff. All right. Whee. All right, I'm just going to test it. Here we go. Am I going to die? No, I didn't die. Awesome. Awesome, I didn't die. There we go. Come saying hello. Appreciate you guys saying hello to each other. I know some of you just love to hang out, lurk in my channel. I appreciate it all. Again, been feeling stronger. I hope you guys are doing good today. Again, don't let nobody's negativity tear you down. You guys want to get out there. You want to do what you love to do. Go for it. Go for it. I'm living proof right here. I'm living proof doing what I love to do every single day. Getting to stream with you guys. Getting to do what I love to do, which is basically game, which is hang out with amazing people. And do all that kind of fun stuff, right? So, man, if you want to be a writer, you want to be a doctor, get out there. Get out there. Work toward it every day. And if you're a janitor, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with blood, sweat, and tears to make that dollar bill. Nothing wrong with that. But keep going toward that goal. Keep going toward that goal. And I really like it when people come in my stream and they're like, Kismet, bro, you really inspired me to go on and do whatever I wanted to do. I only got so many minutes left in my life, and I hope I spend all of them doing that. Inspiring you guys every single day, hanging out with you guys here in the stream. I really, really enjoy it. I truly do. Every single night goes by like minutes. I mean, we'd be here 10, 16 hours. Boom. Felt like minute. Good night, Jazz Hands. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I see you in mod chat there. Appreciate it. So, yeah, we got our plates going. Man, we're only at 2:45. That's gonna take a really long time to make those plates. Remember to like set those up in the workbench. So yeah, we got that done. We got the auger done. We need the blade traps. I know I have one over there, so I'm gonna have to probably create another one. So let's go up here and grab some. Where is it? Tape and stuff. And here, I just grab like random stuff that I think I might use because I can't remember. It sucks getting older. It sucks. Having medical conditions that make your brain, like, stunned all the time. It's like I got tased or something. Let's see. What am I forgot even what I was doing. Blade trap. Forged steel and forged iron. I hope we're making a ton of that right now. I hope we're making a ton of it. We are. Awesome. Oh, and we got 229 things in there, too. Blade trap. Let's do it. How many can we make? 50. Go for it. At least 50. At least. Look how long it's going to take. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's do this smart. 10 here. It's going to take how long? 40 minutes. Blade trap. 10 here. 40 minutes. Just keep on. Multi-processing right here. Multitasking. Get those benches going. So that's 30. This is going to be 40. How many did we use on the long side there? 15, 20, 20, 40, 60. Going to need 60. So that's 10, 20, 30. All right, 30, 40. So maybe we need to make 60. How many more can we make? 10 more. So we actually need more forged iron, forged steel. I just used a whole lot of forged steel. That was a whole lot of forged steel. I feel a little bad. That was a whole lot, but gotta do what I gotta do up in here, people. Gotta do what I gotta do. All right, blade. Blade trap. Let's do 10 more. That ought to be enough. All right, now I gotta tell my peeps. I gotta tell my peeps so they know. Get up here, can they hear me? Yeah. Just a heads up, everybody. I'm making an absolute ton of blade traps on the neighborhood of like 60 of them in all of the benches down here. So if you're wondering why that stuff's running in there for like the next 40 minutes, there's a couple benches here on the far side. There's 3 down here that are not being used, and then 1 on the meds and chem station over there if you need to use a workbench. But my stuff's going to be running for a while, so I can use it for our base. Bam. That's good. That's good. It's good. It's good. How am I doing? 25 points. Did I already do fixer? Did I already do the fixers?
Oh, I forgot to check. How's the gas supply back at base?
Just making some more. I mean, it's kind of getting relatively low. Hold on.
Oh, I was going to do Quality Joe. That's the other thing I was going to do. Darn it. I used my points. I should have kept it for the Quality Joe.
9,000 gas cans, 4 gas barrels, and I am making...
Okay, I'm going to scavenge. I'm going to take a break from scavenging cars to getting gas from clunky oil here.
Okay. Can never have too much gas.
Yeah, we burn it like crazy. Burn for crazy. Hey, kids. Hey, stream. What's up, the Dom? How you doing, man? HS Grim, airborne. Says, hey, Kismet, tossing you some love out there. Base is looking really good. Taking a quick break from my stream to toss you some love. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that love. Appreciate it. Appreciate that love, man. I'm having a great night tonight. I hope you guys are having a great night, as great as I'm having, and a great as a month as I'm having. I am literally overburdened with that love that I've been receiving. I get all sorts of messages, both in the stream, people coming in, hosting my stream, people sending me lots and lots of love. I try to send it right back out to you guys. I see our community server is absolutely rocking. People are on there having a great time.
Okay, I just started like 34,000 gas cans, so...
I need a key for that. I need a key for that. So if you guys would like to be a part of our community server, come on in. Come on in. This is what it's all about. So it's all about. I love to, people showed lots of sub love. I'm just going to go ahead and turn it right back around on you guys because I'm trying to build up the community, of course, and try to build up the stream. So I want to pay you guys back for all your support, for hanging out in the stream. Come play an amazing game. 7 Days to Die is an amazing game. It's a cheap game. And, hey, maybe your machine can't kind of host very good. Maybe you and your buddy want to play, but you're playing and it's kind of laggy and it doesn't work well. And you want to, you're like, hey, man, what kind of server can I get on where there's a whole bunch of really awesome people? Well, I can tell you right now, there's a bunch of amazing people on our Kismet Army community server. And if you'd like to be part of it, here's what you do. You go onto Discord. By going ! Discord, my mods, who are hopefully paying attention. Let's see if they're on the ball. And put the Discord link in there. You can also just type ! Discord yourself, by the way, in the chat. There's links down below as well. Go on to Discord. Go into our lurker chat. Kismet, I'd like to be part of the community. Then, while people will be watching, let me see if there's anybody in there. Roblin says, can I join the server community for 7 Days to Die? A while ago. Sorry, Robin. That was about 2 hours ago. Sorry, Roblin. I'm going to actually type back. Sorry, I get very focused. I mean, time goes by to me. Hours go by to me like minutes now. Whenever I'm playing games, whenever I'm streaming, that's how you know you're doing what you love. When it goes like that. Like when I was having a meeting with my team, I like to have short meetings, usually about 10, 15 minutes, unless we get into a big discussion like we did, which is fantastic because we have this kind of back and forth, which I really love. But it literally went by like it felt like 10 minutes went by, and it was like 50 minutes. So, again, I don't like to have long meetings so people can go about what they need to do. But people kept coming into the channel at that time, and then I was kind of re-explaining things as they were coming into the channel. That's why I like people to be on time, so we can get started, we can have a short meeting, and then we do a thing. But this is kind of the first meeting of all of my new mods who have come on too. And I don't mind, I'll go for as long as people want to go, but I did need to stream. So I was like, oh my God, I got like a few minutes, I got to stream. But we'll have some more as well. There we go. So go in the lurker chat. Say, hey, Kismet, I'd like to join the community server. Then read the rules up at the top there and say, Kismet, I agree to the community rules. Once I see that you have agreed, I will then upgrade you to part of our community. And then, of course, you know, be respectful. Go in the community chat, 7D2D community chat. Read those rules, which there are additional rules in there too. Be respectful of others. All that kind of stuff. It's there for you guys. It's there for you. Now, I will be playing with you guys on Sundays. So I will come in on Sundays and we'll play together and have some fun. Gaming Treasure, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. I hope you're in the stream. Hope you're in the stream and I can personally welcome you to the community. Thanks for hanging out. There we go. Said, great, trying to build up and get my button like you, brother. It's going slow, but I'm hitting the grind up and get to what I love. Well, hey, man, hopefully it doesn't take you 2 years. Hopefully it doesn't take you 2 years like it took me. I'll take that sub button. Oh, I'll take it. I was telling BGG and some other peeps that, man, I was weeping like a baby. I was telling Kira today. I was watching Kira's channel as well. Kira Corellia, who's a really amazing streamer. She makes me laugh. She always says these like random comments that really just get me in such a great mood because it makes me laugh. She goes, what the heck? What's going on with that? You know, something like that that she'll do. That just makes me laugh every time. She's such a sweetheart over there. Such a sweetheart. Let's throw a shout out, by the way, for Kira Corellia because she's amazing over there. I want to make sure that we go over there, support her stream, hit that follow button. If I'm not on, go over there, show her some love. Say, hey, Kismet sent me over here. I want to see what you're all about over here. That would be amazing. I mean, if she said, Kismet, some of your peeps are coming over and saying, hey, you sent them over here and they're hanging out on my stream and helping my viewer count go up and hitting that follow button, that's the biggest reward for me, is to repay that kindness that she gave to me as well. Now, I was just some random guy with just like 10, 20 people in his stream. And then she came in and said, look, here you go, boy. Boom, step up your game. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I was there, brother. It was awesome. Exactly. Exactly. Drop some love on Kismet. He's a great guy. Thank you, HS Grimm. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love, bro. Again, keep grinding, man. Keep doing your thing. Be you. Don't be nobody else. I don't pretend to be anybody else. This guy right here, this is Kismet. This is me being goofy. This is me being me. I only got so many minutes to live. I could go to sleep and not wake up tomorrow. And the hell if I care about what anybody else thinks, because I don't have much time left. I don't know how much. Maybe I might have 50 years left. I don't know. My doctors tell me I go to sleep, I couldn't wake up. So you won't believe how much that wipes all the way, rest of all that BS that you have in your life since you were young, right? You're worried about what everybody thinks. You're worried about your clothes and how you look every day and all of that stuff. You know, I try to look decent, presentable, you know, because this is why my wife won't be embarrassed. Someone walking around in his, you know, in his cut-off shorts that, you know, you can see my underwear and I've got my, you know, wife beater on. I'm walking around with my hair all messed up and haven't looked like I haven't slept in 20 days, which is that part I can't help much, but most of the other part I can help with. So I don't look like, you know, like a homeless guy that she's like trying to get me some food, right? Trying to get me some food at the store. Yeah, I try to at least remain a little bit presentable. But there you go. Been working on what you love. That's what you got to do. You got to climb that mountain. I've been climbing it for 2 years. I'm going to keep on climbing it. I'm going to keep on going. Nothing's going to stop me. I am relentless. I will never stop. That's what Twitch got to know. That's what Twitch got to know. I'm relentless. I will keep going nonstop forever. And that's how I've succeeded at everything I've tried to do. I hate to tout my own horn, but I'm pretty good. Pretty good at what I do when I love it. When I love it. And I think you guys are pretty great at what you do when you enjoy it, right? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree that you're much better at stuff that you really enjoy, right? When you go to do something, you're like, man, I really like this game. You have a tendency to be a bit better at that game. When you work at a job that you really like, you have a tendency to be better at that. That's why I hire people who enjoy what they do. I don't hire people who are really good who hate what they do, right? Because they won't do it at that level. They won't do it really good. They'll do it crappy because they don't like it. So remember that when you're hiring people. If you're hiring people, hire people not only for their experience, but also for their enthusiasm for what they do and their willingness to say, you know what, I'm going to go above and beyond and do an amazing job at what I do, right? And even if you're working as a janitor, even if you're a street sweeper, even if you're, the lowest guy on the totem pole, try to do the best job you can do. Try to do the best and learn everything you can learn in that position. It might not be a position where you could move up, but at least it's a position where you can learn as much as you can. And then those skills always translate to the next step, right? If you learn how to micromanage a restaurant, right? Well, maybe you're not going to have your own restaurant now where you're going to do it, but maybe you can micromanage something else you want to do, right? Maybe you don't want to have a restaurant. Maybe you want to have a bakery. Maybe you want to have a sewing, like a quilt shop or something like that, right? Maybe you want to go off and have your own law practice. Whatever it is, you're still going to learn some business skills by learning how the whole entire business works and how things work behind the scenes. And, you interact with your boss. You say, well, how does all this stuff work? Just your interest alone is going to spark your business, your boss's interest, and that this person actually cares about what they do, right? Those are the people I always look for. Those are the people I look for in my teams. Those are the people I look for in real life, who are good at what they do and who can work together with other people and who are just not constantly bringing down the rest of the team. Right? If they're always negative and constantly complaining and doing all of that other stuff, they're just bringing everybody else down. And they also cause additional work for the leader. If you're the boss, you know what I'm talking about. So if you got a team and everybody's working great and everything's working on, and then you bring on somebody else, and then that person is irritating the rest of the group, then the rest of the group is constantly telling you how irritated you are. And so instead of doing all the boss stuff you should be doing, you're busy doing all of the stuff like solving all of these problems. So the best people you can get, here's the best people you can hire. The people who you don't have to answer every single and solve every single problem for, right? People are going to come to you for certain problems. But if they're coming to you for every single problem, then you probably shouldn't have them on your team. Because they should be able to solve problems on their own. They should be able to think on their own, right? Say, oh, wow, I see this thing, and oh, I know how to solve that. And do I have the power to solve it? Should I go to the boss first or should I just solve it? Now, you got to watch that line, right? You don't want to do something without your boss's approval, but you also don't want to have to bug them every single second about stuff, right? A great example is if one of my mods sees something that we need to add as a command, right? It's like, oh, I got a great idea for a command. Let me put that command in there and did that. I saw that Pink Ranger had done that and some of my other mods had done that, added a command because we were having all of these follows all of the time. Now, that's not something that needs to be approved by me, every single thing, right? They're smart. They know how to do it. They understand the deal, right? So they added a new mod command for that. And I appreciate people that are like that. Appreciate people who work for you. Appreciate people who work behind the scenes very, very hard, who don't get all the credit like you do, because I get all the credit for how awesome my members are, and I get all the credit for how awesome it is. But I love to say, look, it's not just me. It's not just me. There's a whole group of people that makes all of this work. So little inspiration for you, a little leader advice for you today. Sometimes I do take a moment to chat a bit on being a great leader. Now, am I the best leader there ever was? I'm pretty good. You know why? Because I realize I'm not the best at everything. That it's not my job to be the best at everything. It's my job to put amazing people together who have different levels of skills, who balance themselves out, who really enjoy what they do, right? Who enjoy hanging out here in the stream, who enjoy working on graphic design, who enjoy doing 3D animations, who enjoy doing presentations and those things I used to do in the past, who like music. Because if you're going to work for a music company, if you're going to do a whole bunch of music label stuff, you should probably like music so you can understand what it's all about. Who might like, or who've been to a store before, who've seen billboards and posters and stuff like that I used to produce, right? Who understand about video and editing and lighting and all of that stuff. Now, that stuff I can teach as well, but if they already know it, then it's a bit easier, so you don't have to kind of reteach everybody every single thing each time. But I don't mind. I don't mind teaching people or giving them tips on being better at what they do. So there you go. A little bit of Kismet, info for you guys. And I know a lot of you like it when I go into that mode, by the way. A lot of you like it when I just talk and interact with the stream. It's one of my favorite parts too. It's one of my favorite parts, though. I do love playing, and I got a whole bunch of stuff to do. Whole bunch of stuff to do. I was kind of waiting for my blade traps to finish. There we go. I got a couple of them. Waiting for my blade traps to finish a little bit there, so I can grab a couple and get going. Let's do it. Let's see. Guess who's back? Chewy says, you're the best leader ever, Kismet. Well, I do like Professor X. Nonfiction. I might as well go with General Patton. Oh, big fan of Patton myself. But other than that, you're awesome. I'm a big fan of those peeps, too. Thank you, Chewy. Man, it's been a while. Been a while since I can take something. I mean, I should be taking a whole lot of things my mods say. But there you go, Chewy. I'm going to put that in my nice things that people say. Thank you, Chewy. Appreciate that love. Appreciate that love. Those are the kind of people you need supporting you as well. The people that like what you do, that aren't always putting you down, that aren't telling you how wrong you're doing things all the time. I would strongly suggest that for mods, especially mods that are not coming in and telling you what you should be doing, because it's your stream. And it's what, it's like they're telling you, right? As opposed to suggesting ideas. There's a very big difference in the moment of when it transitions from, you're friendly with them and you've kind of built up a rapport and a relationship with them. And then they get to a point where they feel like they need to tell you what you're supposed to be doing. You need to be doing that and you need to be doing this, as opposed to suggesting it, which there's a very subtle line there, where you say, hey, Kismet, this would be awesome. I go, oh, wow, that's a great idea. Let's do that, right? There's a difference as opposed to, you need to be doing this, Kismet, because what you're doing is you're doing it totally wrong, right? Feel the difference? Feel the difference in that style of feedback? Now, my mods are awesome, so they don't do that. But I'm just saying as a leader, as an example, those are see how the subtlety of the difference there? And sometimes people become so familiar with you that they forget that subtlety. They forget that rapport, that respect, that they should say to you and treat you, because of course they become your friend and they just tell it to you straight, which is okay, but you got to have that, you still got to have that respect, you still got to have that rapport with people that you deal with. And I always think about that. And try to do right by people, but you can't make everybody happy. Just so you know, you try to make everybody happy. You try to do your best. You try to be true to yourself. Try to be true, right? I'm always trying to be true to myself and try to be true to other people. But you can't please everybody. Can't please everybody. Don't try. It doesn't work. You can't just, try, please everybody and just be a people pleaser every single second. You've got to say, look, love you, bro, but you're taking it too far, right? That's the way I do it. I've done it in business, and I've done it with people who have come in and what I call sucker punch me out of nowhere. Didn't say, Kismet, hey, I'm having this problem. Kismet, I'm struggling with this. That stuff. Just out of nowhere, I get this message, and it's happened to me in my guild before too, because I'm the leader. So I'm going to be taking the brunt of anybody's upsetness. Now, it might not even have anything to do with me as the leader. Just so you know, also in real life, same thing. People might be having personal problems. People might be struggling. Maybe a loved one has passed away. Something like that may trigger that to happen. So you as the leader can't just go off on them, because that's not right either, right? So you just try to find that middle ground to say, look, I love you. You're amazing. Thank you for all the love, but be respectful. Be respectful of me, right? Of me too. Expect people to be respectful of you as well in what you do. So a little bit more Kismet tips there. I'm going to fill this thing in too. So again, those are some of the things I have learned as a leader over the years. Do not suffer people who are negative, who are tearing you down. Do not suffer them. Do not suffer those people. Again, I like to try to be respectful to them. I like to say, look, I'm sorry you feel that way. It's not me. It's all on you. It's all on you. I'm trying to do right by everybody. Trying to do right. But if they're going to be like that, there's just nothing you can do. You can't make people be a certain way. Best thing you can do, even if they're disrespectful to you, is be respectful back to them. And that's what I try to do. They're disrespectful to me. It's not my job to be disrespectful to them. I'm like, sorry you feel that way. Sorry you feel that way. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to be me. That's who I'm going to be, right? I wake up every day and want to just stay in the bed. So I've got to have some motivation to get out of that bed. And people's negativity is not a way of bringing me out of that bed. people's positivity. People come in the stream and say, Kismet, I love you, bro. I love what you do. I can see you work super hard at what you do. I can see that you're trying to make your stream even better and better and make it more entertaining every single night. Bring in some amazing people who help out here on the stream as well. So again, if you are a leader, if you're a streamer, if you're going to take a real life job, you're going to be a manager, all of those things, or you're a person who works for somebody else, that's how you get the in, by the way. Be so amazing at your job that your boss doesn't have to come and tell you each individual step. So just go in there. And I was always that way. That's why I would become the boss all the time. I would become the boss because I would be there getting it done. I didn't need any assistance at all. And that's what I would tell them. I'm a self-starter. I don't need any assistance. Once I know what I'm doing, just let me loose on what I need to do. I work totally autonomously, though I do work together with groups as well. If anybody, we got to collaborate or whatever it is, I work very good that way. But other than that, boom, I just set me loose and I'll get it done. And that's all I would say. I wouldn't say, hey, I need this and I have all this excuse of why I can't do what with this other thing and the other thing and this excuse and that excuse. Nobody wants to hear no excuses. The thing they want to hear is very simply, I got it done. Right? You bosses know what I'm talking about. You bosses know what I'm talking about, and you parents know what I'm talking about, right? If your kids would just go do what you tell them to do, go in there and get your jammies on. Go in there and brush your teeth. You come back 15 minutes later, they haven't done any of that yet. Took them 15 minutes. 15 minutes to just figure out what they're doing. I think that's one of the most frustrating things as a parent. I'm a go get it done kind of person, right? Best time to get it done, right away. Get it done right away and then be done with it, right? But my kids are not that way. My kids are like, I got distracted. I went and did the other thing and the other thing with the other thing that had nothing to do with what they needed to do. So I've got to tell them multiple times, go and do this and go and do that. I said, this is an important skill you need to learn. You need to learn how to get up, take care of yourself in the morning, and then go and work and do whatever you need to do, or schoolwork or whatever, and then self-motivate yourself to do your homework and all of that stuff. Always put that first before other stuff, and then be motivated to get yourself ready for bed and do all that stuff, because I'm not going to be around forever. I'm not going to be around forever. They need to learn how to do it and do it on their own and do it every single day without any prompting. Without any prompting. And that's I think that's the big challenge of a parent is for them to understand how important that is. Understand how important it is. That's done, by the way. That's done right there. That's good. That's good, because what we did is I turned the power on and I checked the power load. If the power load here, 491, is less than this number, then that means everything on that load is good, including these two new things we put here. So we're going to attract some people over here to test it out. Shoot them in the back. Come over here and... hope I killed that one. There he comes. Come over here, bro. Come over here, bro. Trying to trigger him. Come on. Up here. Up. Testing. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Come on up the ramp. Be awesome. It's my buddy right here. Come on. Show everybody how awesome it is. Later. That's called a successful test right there, everybody. That's got to be my favorite thing. I like the inset. I like the inset better than the ramp one. The ramp one's okay, but it takes them a while to come up the ramp. The inset ones, they literally just come in there and die. And I like the double offset for the bridge, so we can come across the drawbridge. I like that as well. I think that's my new staple for the Killbox right there. Now, if it would only line up perfectly on the end, so all the people with the OCD won't have the problem of it being not perfect. Yeah, I'm totally going to block it out. I'm going to block it out like those actual traps are there. So I'm going to put the blocks all the way around for the outer area where the traps go, and then do that. So that's my new favorite right there. My new favorite defense is, you don't need no spikes. Of course, spikes don't require any power, and the spikes take a while to get destroyed. The steel ones do anyway. But that's awesome. That's awesome. That's done. That's Kismet approved. Kismet approved there. Bam, we out of here. Now we got to go over here and we got to drill up some stuff over here. Like so. We need our frames. Now I'm making a whole bunch of more of these blade traps, of course, for the outside here. Now I'm going to put it on this side and the other side first. But I need to space out exactly how this is going to work. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. Now these represent the blade traps. The blade traps are 3 by 3 like this, right? And then this would be like that. So basically they take up a 3 by 3 square, aka 9 total squares. And what I'm going to do is just kind of go back and forth like this. So it kind of represents those particular blade traps. And this is to measure where I should start the blade trap on this side, so all the math works out later. So I'm going to keep doing that as well. Oh, I hope they're not talking to me. Hope they're not talking to me. Let's find out. Crank them up a little bit. Were you guys talking to me?
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, no, we're just talking stats right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Just gave the Killbox an upgrade and added the double spin blades so that when they're coming up that ramp, I noticed that they weren't actually falling down in the pit. So I went back to my original design and added that, and it is a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. They just walk up the ramp and fall to their death. It is awesome.
Nice.
Cool beans.
We'll come back and drop off some of that white powdery, whatever that stuff is.
Nitrate.
Nitrate, there we go. Word.
Okay, so that's how it's gonna end up.
I know.
I'm not a big fan of that. I'm gonna probably go 3 more out like this. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put that there so I know that's the end of it. And then I'm going to need kind of a fence line like this. Now this one I'm gonna do the ramp. Because it's just easier, so I don't have to dig out all of this stuff here. I'm probably going to end up digging it out anyway because I don't want to have it asphalt because asphalt's not as strong as concrete. And then here I'm going to dig all this out, which is super easy because this is just dirt. So yeah, dig this all out all the way around. And I got to dig this part out too, so they can't undermine that either. So basically, got to dig it all the way out. I think 2 out because of the ramp. Let's go look at the ramp here. Yeah, see, it's got to dig it 2 out like here. See, I dug this out, and then there's a ramp and a ramp. They come up and they fall in the thing. So this actually it's got to come out an extra 2. So this is 3. That's 3 here. Then this is 1, 2 for the actual ramps. So same thing over here. Again, you want to kind of figure it out before I put it down. Otherwise, this is going to work out incorrectly. So we've got the inner 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And then you've got the outer 2.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, isn't that nice? That's how I had it in the last base. And it was highly effective, except for I had it elevated like the one we have on the other side.
Yeah.
On the exit. I really like the recessed one, though. I like the kind of more like a pit as opposed to a raised thing. By the way, there's an emergency ladder, by the way. If you get stuck down there, there's an emergency ladder that you can try to use in that corner.
Yeah, roger that.
There we go. Oh, I see Chewy coming in. I'm ignoring my chat. Kayla Clark, hello. Sorry if I'm ignoring my chat a little bit there. I got so zoned in. Long time no see. Exactly, Kayla. Everyone say hello to Kayla in the chat, please. Kayla, long time supporter of the stream. I think I even have a character named after Kayla in my 7 Days to Die as well. Thanks for that whisper. Not 7 Days, I mean Fallout Shelter. Thanks for that whisper, by the way, also. And that mod schedule, Chewy. Appreciate it. In the mod chat. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I'm going to actually take that and put that on a calendar. Maybe we'll make like a Google calendar to put that on there. so I can just look at the. I'm a big fan of calendars, so I can just look at a calendar and see who is modded for that night. I will work on that and get one just for the mods to access, and then you guys can go up there and put your schedules in and that kind of stuff. Make it easy, because again, ramping things up here in the Kismet Ring of Destiny stream. Ramping things up. I'm just trying to get my emotes at this point. Where are my emotes? I want them to be approved. They are so awesome. I want to see them in the stream. Pending. Pending. Rage. Emote rage. Want my emotes. They're so amazing. I want you guys to be able to use them. I know that they're just going to be epic. They're just going to be epic. I'm partial to mine. I'm partial to mine, and they just came out so amazing. I want my emotes. But I'll try to be patient. Try to be patient. Okay. So again, this is the offset here. Let me go ahead and take all this out. This is the offset here. So we've got 3, 3, and 3, and then this one here is going to be in the corner. So we're going to do a kind of 3-corner like this. Whoop. And then 2 ramps. So that's going to be the ramp. And this is going to be corners. This will be corner ramps here. And then we'll go ahead and start. Again, that's 3. This is 3. This will be more corner ramps. Like so. And then 3 more this way. Okay. 3 that way. And so on. Now, these ones over here, I could probably start putting down. I want to do this side because they keep attacking from this side. So I want to do this side because they come out of there and they attack side over here. Hey, Gwen, are you down in the base?
I'm just about there.
Next time you go by the base, if you can make a whole lot of TNT, we're going to have a little bit of fun with our neighbors over here who keep spawning in this kind of underground pit down here.
Okay.
So you make like on the neighborhood of like 25 or 50, depending on how much we have.
Okay.
What can he see? I can see your chat. Edited. Oh, you can see the emotes but not use them? Oh, don't give them out. Don't give them out yet. Don't give them out, you sneaky mods. You sneaky, they're so sneaky. Don't show nobody yet until they're approved. You guys and your little sneakiness. Ah, I want those emotes so bad. I want them to come through. All right, let's auger. Let's get our auger on, everybody. Let's do this. I want my emotes. They are so amazing. I want to go over there and show you guys the artist who did it, but she's so overwhelmed. She's so overwhelmed. I want her to do a whole bunch more work for me. I want to do some more emotes too down the road. But she's so overwhelmed with peeps sending her requests for emotes, which is great though. That's a great thing. The affiliate thing, man, that's helping a lot of artists right now. If you're creative on Twitch and you do emotes, now's the time, man. This is your renaissance time. Take as many of those jobs as you can get. As many as you can get. He's the chosen one. Not yet, Monsterholic. Not yet, bro. You people have the $24.99 though. You guys got the best one. You guys got the best. Though I love all of them. I love all 3 of them. But when I saw it, and the funny thing is we went back and forth with the artist, and I went and said, you know what? This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this and this and this, and this is what I'd like to do. And then she drew it one way, and I said, you know what? Let's add this. And I will talk about the specifics when the emotes get approved. But I love that kind of collaboration. So it's mostly my idea, but her ability to take that idea and translate it into what I want is the brilliance of it, right? The brilliance of what I'm looking for. And that's what any good artist does. It's not what you want to create, it's what the person you're trying to create the artwork for wants, which took me a while to learn, by the way, as a young artist. It's not what I like. It's what the customer likes. It's what I like and what goes along with what I need for my business, right? Or in this case, my stream. So as an artist, you always want to be thinking about that. What is the customer like? What is the customer looking for? Give them 3 different options, right? Give them 3 different options. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, there I go again. Wasting resources. Hold on. Gonna run over here. What am I putting in there? Dirt fragment. Crushed sand. Glass jar. Come back for it later. Come back for it later. Yeah, it's the greatest Pink Ranger. It's the greatest. And I have some stuff coming along that goes along with that emote that is also for TwitchCon as well. And a lot of great stuff. I've even enlisted my kids to help out. Even enlisted my kids to help out for TwitchCon too. So we're going to have lots of goodies to give out. We're going to have lots of fun at TwitchCon. Again, oh, I forgot to ask my new mods. Forgot to ask my newer mods, if you want to go to TwitchCon, let me know. Who's going to TwitchCon? Let me know.
I don't know who else.
I do. Mine aren't very high yet, though.
What's that? What do you need?
Tools. He needs tools.
Oh,
I was just wanting you to see if you can make me a sledgehammer that's really high. So.
Oh, you want
that
Fate's
would be
hammer?
weapon.
Oh, that's weapon?
Yeah, it's a weapon now. Did you find your bike, by the way, Chewy?
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Awesome. All right, let's cut all this out. Now, crouching makes this a lot easier, by the way, using the auger. Now, this is the stuff, doing it on dirt right here. This makes it go nice and fast. And I will concrete this all in. You might be like, Kismet, you got a ton of concrete, bro. Never have enough. Never have enough if you're a builder, right? Because you're just constantly building stuff. You're constantly upgrading stuff for your peeps. So eventually, at some point, your peeps can have a breath, right? So they're not constantly being inundated by zombies all the time, every 5 seconds. They can do their stuff. They can do their stuff. Now, I would not dig out a big trench like this unless you have something to fill it up with. Because if they're just going to fall in the dirt, what they're going to do is they're going to dig it. They're going to dig out that dirt and then dig their way under your base. Thought that was a hole there.
It'll be a few minutes, but I'll get you a sledgehammer. I've got a queue of things I'm working on right now.
All right, thank you.
Also,
all right.
if I can get to another level, I can make it 50 better.
Looking good. Now, if I screw up and I do that, I put that down in there. And here we go. Just kind of square that out a little bit.
For that whole conversation. So what's happening?
Nice.
Someone wanted sledgehammers.
What
Who's
level
that?
can you make?
Alaska's back.
We'll be able to make in one more level.
Oh.
I'll be making 400s.
Awesome, dude.
All right.
They'd be 350 right now, so.
Okay.
I'll probably go through and make all new weapons and when I hit next level.
And there. All right, time to put down some frames, people. Let's do this. I love doing this. I could do this forever. I really could. I could sit and just build stuff in this game forever. Giant towers, aqueducts, waterfalls, giant water bases, just anything and everything. It's just so fun to build in this game. Just the stuff that you can do now is fun. Imagine as they continue to develop the game how incredibly great it's going to be. Frankly, if I had like millions of bucks, I would just like say, okay, what do you guys need? What do you guys need from me to basically pour a whole bunch of resources in this to take this game to a whole nother level? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I think they should like start like a GoFundMe or something like that and let peeps pitch in so they can hire some more people to really ramp it up. I'd pitch in for that. I'd pitch in for that. My little meager what I could, but I'd pitch in for that. For sure. For sure. Now, more people doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better, but production-wise, you can produce more. If you're producing efficiently, anyway, with people. With more people. I'm just going to go here to the corner. See how that works out. All right. Let's fill it in. So again, I'm doing this side here. I measured it across so that I know right here is where the blade traffic is going to be. What? Lord Papo! Thank you so much for dropping that sub-love on there. Walking like a true dragon. Becoming part of the Kismet Elite there. The Kismet sub-love team. Thank you so much for that love. Now, you guys know what you need to do, right? When people come in my stream and they say, Kismet, I like what you do, bro. I like it so much that I'm going to press that sub button. So all the love you send to me, I want to reflect that back out to you, bring you up in your day, bring you up in the day by sending you some love right now from the whole entire community for pressing that subscribe button. We're going to do it right now. Boom! Let's do it, everybody. Let's do it at Lord Papo. Go ahead and put that lots and lots of love. Put your emotes in there. Sharing the love. Go in there, do it. Your favorite emotes from your favorite streamers. They're going to pop up all over the stream in support of that sub love. There we go. 1 of 3 right now. 1 of 3. Trying to get those 3 subs every day so I can build up the stream a bit. So I can get more cool things like our community server for the whole entire community to enjoy. Encourage you guys to play some games together. To have some fun with the community. That's what I'm all about. Playing some games, having fun together. Boom. Now you don't have to do teamwork stuff. Hey, Bandlish! My buddy Bandlish. Now you don't have to do your teamwork on our community server. You can just go in there, have a good time, chill out, enjoy. Enjoy. Oh, there it goes. See the moon already underway with the love train right at the very top there. Pink Ranger in there. Lord Pablo says thanks. Oh, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We got to keep going there, everybody. You know what you do when you throw some love in the chat? You throw some more love in there. I'll see some new emotes. Come on, some new emotes from your favorite streamers. Let's see. Maybe some ones I haven't seen before. Throw them in there. Bammo. Bammo! Oh, that's looking super sweet. Super sweet. All right, so there's our main interior row. Let's get our blade trap and put it down and see if we did a fail fish. That's good. That's good to go. All right, now we need a couple more rows. While that's drying, watch out for bad guys. Watch out for bad guys. I'm going to risk it. Let's go. Gonna risk it, everybody. Only got so many days left before Horde Night. I got to get this done. Got to get this done. Having a great night tonight. I hope you guys are having equally as great a night. If you're not having a great night, come in, hang out. Come in, hang out in the stream anytime you like. Look out, Chewy. Chewy's got my back. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's looking out for me. See how he's standing up there watching for zombies? Backing me up. Backing me up. That's my Chewy backing me up. All the time, in the stream, out of the stream, all the time. Those are the peeps you want on your team. The peeps are like, boom, I got your back. I got your back. All right, I got too much junk on me again. Too much junk on me again. I got all this stuff on me too, all the parts. All right, they got a whole bunch of clay there. Fibers, dirt. Hey, Chew, you there?
Yeah, what's up?
Do me a favor. I'm putting a whole bunch of stuff in this box right here, this bag.
All right.
Grab all that stuff and take it back. I'm getting overburdened. Overburdened, what a surprise! Kismet overburdened, this is crazy talk. This is crazy talk up in here. Alright, these are my double rows here. That I'm going to use for the outside arc, or outside ramp. And let's go ahead and fill those in. Crouch down a little bit, maybe make it a little bit easier. Missed a bunch. Missed a bunch of them. All right, got that love train going on. That was an awesome love train. Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Bam. Back over here. Back over here I go. Kismet, let me say I love your attitude and stream. You're like an amazing person. I'll go and lurk now again. Well, thank you for coming out of lurk mode, White Widow, for just a second. And give me some encouragement to keep on doing what I love to do. Again, I don't play a character. This is who I am. I'm at the age now I don't need to pretend to be nobody else. I don't need to lie, cheat, steal, do any of that other stuff, that ridiculous stuff that you do when you're young. When you're young and you trying to impress people, I just be who I am. And I suggest you be the same. Because you know what? You're awesome the way you are. You really are. You're awesome who you are right now. Now, you might be having some troubled times. You might have, you know, some bad things happen in your life that kind of set you off the path you want to be on. I've been derailed a few times now. Been derailed.
Why is Preston Trader locked?
But just keep at it. Keep at it. Again, don't let nobody's negativity bring you down. Don't let nobody's saying you suck or you're a terrible person or whatever. What do they know? What do they know? You go out there and be who you are. Boom. Try to do something positive in the world, though. Try to do something positive. Try to use that power for good. Boom. Oh. I totally, you see, I totally missed like a whole giant section there. That's awesome. Sometimes I'm running along and I'm like thinking of something at the same time. So thank you so much for that. I put that in my nice things that people say. Appreciate that big time. Well, actually, didn't copy it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let me grab it. Grab it again. So again, I had when I was at TwitchCon 2016, somebody had said, what is the purpose of your stream, right? What is the goal of your stream? And I hadn't thought of it at the time, and I was already doing it anyway. But I think my purpose of my stream is just to bring a little bit of positivity, a little happiness in people's lives, right? Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. It doesn't have to be like, you know, life-changing, but sometimes it is. Sometimes just a little bit can be life-changing. For me, it was the moment in which I had to choose between solving the problem myself or just continuing to wait for some doctor somewhere to tell me, oh, well, here's a magic pill, Kismet. That'll make you better. No, that didn't happen. That didn't happen for me anyway. They said, oh, well, you got to go to this other doctor. You go to this doctor and that doctor and take this test and do all of that. And I found out what my problem was, but they didn't have a solution to the problem. Some problems they don't have the solutions to. Well, actually, a lot of them. A lot of them they don't have the solutions to. But you've got to then say, okay, well, what do I got to do to get back to where I was, or at least get better, so I don't have to constantly be worried about just getting out of bed. Just getting out of bed every day is a tough thing. Some people have that difficulty. Some people cannot get out of bed. Some people are stuck in the bed forever. And I was at that stage. No, thank you. No, thank you. I've seen people who are like that. I see what happens. You start to deteriorate. You start to, your muscles start to atrophy. And then before you know it, you can't. Now you physically, before you don't want to get out of the bed, but then you physically can't get out of the bed. And I wasn't going to wait for that to happen to me. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person that says, you know what, screw that. Screw that deal. I am too young for that deal. Too young for that deal, and I will always be too young for that deal. And if they have that problem, I feel for you greatly. I really do, because I was right there. I was right there. I know what that's like. I know what it's like to be on that point where you don't want to get out of bed. And you just gotta say, you know what? I can do the best I can do, right? I'm gonna do the best I can do every day. And if you can't get out of bed, then just do the best you can do, right? For me, I was like, gotta lose weight, gotta get in better health, and then things will start going my way. Things will start turning around, and they did. They did, really, really did. And just keep working away at what I love to do. And that's what I do every day, even every time they turn me down. Every time Twitch says, Kismet, bro, I don't think you're working hard enough. Or I'm like, dude, I'm working 7 days a week at this, man. I'm working really hard. I'm pushing myself. I got really harsh medical conditions that make this incredibly difficult. The factor of difficulty for me to do this every single day is a 10. Is a 10 every time. Every time I get up every morning. Still to this day. Still to this day, it's a 10. Now, is it a little bit easier? Am I stronger than I was before? Yes. But I still have to consciously make a decision that I'm going to get up and I'm going to stream today. I'm going to get up and I'm going to work on stuff today. And that'll be my everyday until the very end day, right? Until my last day, as they say in Game of Thrones. Until my last day. That's what it will be. And not to get pity from you or nothing like that. It's to inspire you. It's to inspire you to say, you know what, Kismet, you're right, bro.
I said I was leaving, did I?
I'm going to go do something I love to do. And I'm going to work toward it every single day. That's all you can ask for people, right? Give them a little inspiration and then take it from there. Take it from there. So there we go. Let me scroll down. Scroll down. Hi all, says Derange. What's up, Derange? Thanks for hanging out in the stream.
What's on the
what is the max for the servers on PC? Like 35, I think, if you have a rented server like we do.
Now is engines and SMG parts.
Yeah, so right now you can get like 35 people if you get your own private server. I don't know what it is for when you host it yourself. Frankly, I just get on our community server if I were you, bro. I get on our community server. What you do is you go into our lurker chat. You say, Kismet, I want to be part of the Kismet community server. Read those rules. They're pinned up in there. Now, I find that is like the easiest like quest, right? And that's going to eliminate the people who want to put in the effort and the trolls who just want to get on the server to screw people over, right? That's gonna be too much effort for trolls to go onto the server to read. Well, not for all of them, but some of them. But go on the server, read the rules, say I agree, then me to upgrade you, you to go in the channel, agree again, then we give you the password, then you get on the server, right? Those are a whole bunch of steps that trolls don't want to take, usually. But people who are awesome will take those steps. We'll say, okay, cool, Kismet, that sounds good, man. That doesn't seem too hard. Doesn't seem too hard to just go in there and I just, follow the rules. That's easy. That's easy mode. I'm down for that, right? That should be pretty easy mode for most people who really want to be on the server and really want to be a great part of the community. If they don't want to do that, then they won't take that effort. Like I've had lots of people. Again, I have one of the longest running gaming guilds in the world. 15 years running. 15 years running. And sometimes people come in and say, Kismet, oh man, I want to be part of your guild, man. What do I need to do? Oh, well here, I'll bring you in. I'll bring you in as a recruit, right? And all you need to do to become an honored member is just go group up with somebody else on the team. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Just group up, hang out with them for a bit. They'll let me know, right? And then we're good, right? And people won't even do that basic thing. That basic thing, because that tells me they don't want to be part of the team. And then I'll usually remove them after a while, or they'll get upset and whatever, and they remove themselves. Now, they don't have to do it every single day. They don't have to do it 5 times a week or 2 times a week. They had to do it one time. One time, and they wouldn't do it. And that's a great test, by the way, for you leaders out there, is give somebody a very simple task. At least you think it's simple, right? Like group up with somebody else on your team, and it eliminates 90% of all the trolls. 90% of all the people who you are not going to work together as a team. Eliminates a lot of that hassle of constantly dealing with those type of people. And I've had to deal with those people, and I had to learn that over the time of being a guild leader. and also a real life leader and boss and business owner and whatnot, a whole long list of stuff. I've had to learn that. You give people a basic task. Same thing when you're hiring somebody, right? That first couple weeks that you've got them, first they got to get through that interview, make sure that they are enthusiastic about what they do, make sure they're going to show up on time and do their stuff, right? Without you having to constantly, like, basically tell them what to do all the time. They need to be self-motivated. They need to love what they do, or at least be interested in what they do, right? That's like bare minimum there. And then once you have those people, then cherish those people, appreciate those people, because there's not that many you can find. There isn't that many. You'd think you could find a lot of people who just love what they do all the day, but a lot of people are just trying to get the paycheck, and that's nothing wrong with that, trying to get a paycheck. Nothing wrong with being paid for what you do, right? But there is something wrong if that's all you're doing it for. If you're just doing it for the paycheck, some people just come in and they just do the bare minimum. Bare minimum. And there's nothing wrong with just doing what your job description is, except for the fact that everybody else is working really hard and you are just doing the bare minimum, right? And some people are like that. They'll just do the bare minimum and expect you to, keep giving them raises and keep giving you stuff. I'm like, bro, the last 10 projects I've given you, you've been late on every single one. Don't expect me to give you a raise if you're going to be late. And usually it wouldn't go that many projects. It would just go a few, and I'd be like, sorry, bro, not working out. Not working out. And I hate letting people go, and I hate doing that kind of stuff. I hate being the boss, right? We got to go in and be the boss, right? Like a boss. You got to be like a boss up in there and say, sorry, man. There's a whole bunch of people standing in line here, and they'd love to have this job, and they'd be enthusiastic about it, and they would love to do it, right? Instead of doing the bare minimum, right? I always did as much as I could do because I love to do it. If you love to do it, it's easier. If you got a job that sucks and you hate that job, it is much harder. And I feel for you. I feel you for you because that's tough too. It's tough to have a job that sucks, that you're not into, that you're not digging that job, that you're like, this job sucks, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. We've all had those jobs before. We've all had those jobs before that are just like, oh, man. Got to go to work today, right? A lot of people are like that. I had that very early on. I had a few jobs like that were just like, you know what? I got to make my car payment today. And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, just getting a job to pay the bills. But always be thinking toward that job where you can go to work every day and say, oh, man, I'm going to go in early today because I want to do this whole thing because that's going to be awesome, right? I've done that many times. I've gone in work early just so I'd have enough computers to run stuff on, which is pretty fun. I'll usually be the first one there and the last one to leave. See that interaction? It's backing him up. That was fun.
It scared me.
Did I make you jump? There we go. We got plenty of ammo now, by the way, so you can burn an ammo or two. Just don't, start firing off 400 rounds or something. But we're at the stage now where we're bringing in lots of resources. So for funsies and entertainment of the stream, you might hear me shoot off the sniper from time to time. There we go. That was fun. Scared the heck out of Chewie. Out of nowhere, like some sniper rifle coming by him. That was fun. Again, don't forget the fun in your games, right? Don't forget the fun part. All right, I think we're ready to also do this whole side over here. Let's put all these in too. Fill in a little bit of those oopsies. Fill in a little bit of the oopsies. Backtrack. Hey, just Padawan hanging out in there. Do you still do Fallout 4? I love you. I love you for that question. I get that question all the time, bro. I get that question all the time. Kismet, it's so amazing. You're playing Fallout 4 again. Oh, I missed it. I missed that you didn't play Fallout 4 for so long. For those 2 days that you didn't play Fallout 4. That you've continuously played Fallout 4 since, like, it came out for the last 1,800 and nearly 50 hours. And you might not have been in the stream for a while. I'm just teasing a little bit. Much love to you, bro. Much love to you all. I play Fallout 4 every single week. I play it on Mondays and Thursdays and Saturdays, Sundays. Come on in and hang out. Come on in and hang out. I was just playing last night. We had lots and lots of fun. I was playing the night before that. We were doing all sorts of stuff. We were doing the Nick thing. What is that guy's name? Eddie Winter. Taking out Eddie Winter. Now, again, if you'd like to see that, you can see that on my YouTube channel, as well as you can see it here on the videos on demand here on Twitch. Now, I wish Twitch would monetize my videos, and then I just upload it to Twitch and say, screw YouTube, right? Screw YouTube. I send it to Twitch first, and then I would send it to YouTube after, right? But I'm also partnered with Curse Union for Gamers, which is also owned by Twitch, which I think is funny. Funny irony there, right? Because, right, I'm partnered with them so I can put stuff on YouTube, and then they're like a competition to YouTube, right? In the case of those VODs. And their gaming stuff. YouTube tried to come out and tried to be as good as Twitch. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Fail fish. Fail fish. People tell me that all the time. Kismet, you should go stream over here. Kismet, you should go stream over there. I bleed purple, baby. Right here. I bleed purple up in this thing. I like Twitch. It's the great combination of the two things I love to do. I love to do me some graphic design. I love artists. I love creatives in all different forms, whether you're a cosplayer or whether you like to sew stuff or whether you are into whatever. Whatever you're into, if you're a creative, you like painting and all of that other stuff, more power to you. Go out there and do what you love to do. I always have. I always have since I was very young. I said I want to be a graphic designer. Graphic designer, 25 years. Worked with some of the top companies in the world. Incredibly lucky. Why did they let some 20-year-old kid do it? Because I loved it and lived to do it every single day. See the moon coming in with that love. Purple love, exactly. Boom, dropping them in there, my crazy bits. My crazy bits. They're so crazy, everybody. They're so crazy. Oh my gosh, I hope this lines up. It just dawned on me. I should have maybe went the other way, but all right. Let's see if it lines up. Let's see if by some miracle... I doubt it. I doubt... Oh, fail fish that one. Darn it. Yep. Gonna need a land claim block, everybody. Oh, my gosh, Chewy. You scared me right back, bro. I just saw you out of the corner of my eye on the right. And I'm like, ah, zombie.
Where do you want this TNT?
Just put it in the building mats.
Okay.
Once it becomes a nice day here, we'll blow it up. By the way, Horde Night coming up, everybody.
Yep. That's why I just went out and got all this nitrate.
Awesome. Let's load up on a massive amount of 9mm too, if we can. If we've already stocked up on 7.62.
Yep.
Okay. Land claim block. Let's see, we got. Oh, I got to make another one. That's a bummer.
I'll get some bullet casing started because we're getting low now.
I got an idea. Instead of making one, I'm going to take one. Going to take one back up again. Now, these land claim blocks, if you break them now, like I'm going to use the auger because that goes fast. But if you break them now, you can actually pick them up again. So it's not like you lose it, right? You get it back, see? That's a great change. I like that idea. I like that. You put them down and then you can pick stuff up. Notice how I've got them, one here, one there. It allows me to pick all this up and move it if I want to, especially early on. So again, let's look at our Horde Nights up here. 126, 133, and 140. That means tomorrow is going to be Horde Night in-game. Oh, got to have some water. Water for all the
casings.
For all you people who are watching my stream going, Kismet, your water, brah. Deal with your water situation. I'm on it. Kismet, my brother, how are you tonight? I am doing awesome, Texas Vet. I am dreaming of TwitchCon. Dreaming of how incredibly epic it's going to be, man. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. Show Texas some love in the chat, everybody.
Do you need nitrate anymore at all?
I hope you had a great 4th, man.
I still have one garden left to fertilize, so I need...
Crank that down a bit. Did you have a good 4th, man? By the way, show Texas some love in the chat, everybody. Hillbilly, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're going to keep going. We are building some serious stuff up in here. Some serious stuff. Got that going. Let's have some meat stew so I don't have to deal with that. Blammo. Blammo, we good. Back up we go. Back up we go. Deedle, deedle, deedle. Crank them back up again so I can hear them.
If that.
Deedee, deedee, deedee.
You guys went ham on getting the engines there. I haven't seen a car forever at 50% fuel.
Yeah, that was made a while ago. Although I didn't get any engines. Unlucky like that. At least if you're on a road.
They should have went to that one I went to
I did
last
that
night.
a while ago.
That had nothing but cars over there. Nothing but cars over there. I gotta get back over there. Ah, I gotta break my leg. Nope. All right, land claim block, everybody. Land claim block. Put that down for. I can use it as part of my fence. Hold on. I'm gonna use it as part of my fence so I don't have to pick it back up again. Right here. Whammo.
Hope you don't run out of gas.
Pick that baby up. I never worry about the weather. You're supposed to wear your weather stuff every time it rains and all of that. I am so bad about that.
Receive, I suppose.
So bad. Let's see if it's going to work out, everybody. Is it going to work out? I think it's going to be funky. I feel like it's going to be funky. Yep. I think I've only got 2 left there. 2 left. Not good. Not good, but I can inset that, I guess. Just bring the wall in. Bring the wall in or bring the wall out, one or the other. It's off by 1, so this one in the corner here is the offset. So the trick to this is not to use a pre-existing base. So this is a pre-existing base that we used, and I learned this playthrough. If I want all these to line up, I can't use a pre-existing base. I've got to make the base whatever I want it to be at the size I want it to be, so all the spikes are going to work out. And I think what I'm going to do is, instead of having this many spikes, is build kind of smaller mini bases instead. So you have like little pockets of bases, like you build a mini base, put a bunch of spikes around it, then if something's attacking that particular base, you can turn all the spikes on, and then you make another mini base for trees, you make another mini base that's your farm, and so on and so forth. Hopefully we can get our farms to work. That's if I can get our farms to work, that would remove a lot of frustration from my peeps. So such is the way. So I'm going to need to pick this one up, and luckily I can. I think what I'm going to do is offset that by 1, and then I think that'll work it out. That should work it out. Yeah. All right, we'll come back to that. Come back to that. Let's see how we're looking on this side. This is looking good. Looking good over here. All right, let's put in our ramps. Again, the whole goal is to get them to end up in the middle there. This needs to come out more. This needs to come out 2. This needs to come out 1. This needs to come out 1, and that needs to come out 2. All right. The reason why is so the corners can match up. I can see that the corners are not matching up there. That's not good. That's not good. And this needs to come out because of the ramps also. Because of the ramps also. Fill in those ramps. And then we have our corner ones. Like that. So touchy. So touchy.